I've got another hour of something special. That's special, Tahitian pearl.
Good morning. Good morning. Do you like my vintage coat? It's our vintage weekend this weekend. Very apt because I'm the oldest presenter, I think. So that's quite apt, really. I think I am. I've got to be older than Carol and Lucy. So I don't know about Vicky. Oh, I don't know about Vicky Carr. I think I'm older than Vicky Carr. I think I'm the oldest person. I don't know how I feel about that. And I've got my granny coat. It is a realised granny coat, as bought in for me by Claire Macdonald. She's gone to the charity shops, haven't you, Claire?
I have, yeah.
Good morning, Claire.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We're very excited today, aren't we, Claire?
We are.
Why are we excited, Claire?
Oh.
We're launching. Can I just tell everybody this morning what we're doing? It's Claire Macdonald, aka voted Design of the Year, Ladyface, and it's her very first DVD launch. Yes, the good news is it's a happy day indeed. Happy day. We're having a little bit of a sing-song today. Yes, oh, look at that, perfect for Mother's Day on the 6th of March in the UK. Oh. So, guess what the DVD's on? Have you worked it out, everybody? Oh, we do love you, Claire. We love you, Claire.
Oh, thanks. Is that the love one?
Yeah, there was a little, you didn't see that behind you then. There was a little shot behind you and it just came up with love you.
Oh.
And we went, we love you, Claire. So Claire is the sign writing goddess. Wire writing, aren't you? You're an amazing, I mean, look at that. You got, and the funny thing is as well, Claire reckons she's got really rubbish handwriting, and yet you've got the lovely, neatest font when it comes to wire writing.
I think I do try, yeah, I'm a little bit better at the wire writing than actual writing, yeah.
I can't say, oh, hang on, the Terry's in the building as well. Good morning, Alison Terry.
Good morning.
Do you have a workshop today?
I do.
I thought you might have. Alison Terry's. Oh, hi, Alison Terry.
Just popped in to say, get your DVD.
Launching her first
you.
ever DVD, Alison Terry. We're so excited. Oh, she's gone for a kiss with Alison Terry. See, look, she just abandoned me. Did you see? Bigging up her DVD and she legs it. I'll see you later. It's all right, darling. So our lovely Claire Macdonald, we are launching, we're going to do it in a couple of hours, at about 10 o'clock. We'll show you the DVD in a little while. But yeah, all about sign writing with wire. So we cannot wait. We think it's going to be hugely popular. And poor Claire has been gets so nervous, don't you?
I've got a really dry mouth now
because
as
you're all
well.
nervous.
Yeah.
That's because you're passionate. That's because you're, It's going to be wonderful. So Claire and I are dressed a little bit, well, I might have to take this off in a bit because it's boiling, but she's had it all washed and it's...
Mine is I'm quite hot as well, so yeah, it's polyester, so it's, it's not breathable.
No, but it's okay. Can I just say what my director's just said in my ear as well? He just said, do you know what, Zena? He said, I could hear it in my ear, and he said, we filmed the DVD with Claire, he said, and her teaching is extraordinarily brilliant. He said, it's really good DVD.
Aww.
So that's what Ollie, you can pay him later,
I know,
Claire.
Yeah, lovely Ollie.
Yeah, lovely Ollie.
It's being really weird at the moment. He's being really nice.
He's been really nice.
Yeah.
He just said in my ear, she won't expect me to say that.
No.
But yeah, so the really good, exciting thing is, where's me vintage handbag?
Oh, it's here. I've put stuff in it though, so it's got my biscuits and apple in there.
Oh.
So you can share it.
So I can't have my granny bag?
Well, you can have it next to you.
Can I have my granny bag? I want my granny bag. Do you know? She brings me my granny bag in and she puts it's not your lunch bag. Do you like it? What do you think? Do you think it's a good look? Do you like the granny look? See how she... Can I just tell you as well how she's... So Claire comes in, looks really pretty, doesn't she, in a vintage... Look, what does she bring me in? The granny bag in the coat. Do you know? Do you know? The granny bag and the coat.
They were £1 each, so
you were
spent exactly the same.
I'll tell you, I'm going to get the bling out in a bit, but you know, I'll have the coat for a bit. Tell you what. Anyway, right there, we've got some fantastic. Oh God, have you seen here? Have you seen brand new on the morning show today? Not only have we got Claire Macdonald's first ever DVD, hubba, but I'm gonna have to give you. Now, if only we had no fluorescent lighting in the studio. If only we had a beam of sunshine. But however, despite the fact that the studio lights are doing their very best to take every drop of light out of that, they can't, can they? I have to say, that is in the top 3 strands of opal, if not the best strand of opal I've seen on JewelleryMaker. Look at that. You can see the rare violets, you can see the rare oranges, you can see the greens, you can see the yellows. It is an extra. And I tell you now, if you hold, look at that one there. If I hold an opal absolutely static, and you can still see that amount of play of colour, you've got a really top grade strand of opal. Really top grade. Isn't that incredible? Absolutely incredible. So that's brand new opal coming up today. Right, I've just been to Switzerland. And it was so sunny and so warm and so gorgeous, and I can tell you now, the colour of the sky behind those Swiss Alps is exactly that colour of Swiss blue topaz. It is amazing. That is extraordinary, isn't it? Look at the quality of that. I mean, just let me open that up and show you. That is a shock of blue. Very impressive. Now, I am limited. That's the only thing. It's brand new, but there is, to get that grade of and that quality of Swiss blue topaz is so rare that we're never going to have many. I've only got 20. That is a definite first come, first served. And look at the brilliance. Oh, incredible. Wow. Okay, so that's our Swiss blue topaz coming up this morning for you as well. But as I said, I only have 20, my lovelies. And a very generous strand of a gemstone that we know is 1,000 times rarer than a diamond. Do you know what I'm going to tell you about this? I'm not going to keep you waiting. I'm going to tell you about this. This strand at this length, I'm going to give it a cheeky measure. Okay, now you know what we like on JewelleryMaker. We normally give you 2 or 3 centimetres more, don't we? Now I'm measuring 34 centimetres, so I'm going to say that's a 30 centimetre strand, just to play it safe, so that when the graphics come up, I haven't sort of, you know, over-promised and under-delivered. Look at that colour, full on saturation. I mean, my goodness me, some really, I mean, gosh, that looks triple grade A, doesn't it? Look at that, triple A grade, that looks. We're going under, can you just confirm that price again in my ear? My producer, who happens to be one of our managers, keeps telling me the price. You know, when you look at something, you think, I don't believe you. I keep looking at him through the glass thinking, and his little eyes are peeping up over the computer screen. I keep looking at him as if to say, are you, I'm going to tell you what we're doing, under 20. Under 20 pounds. That's why I keep looking at him as if to say, are you setting me up for a fall here, young man? Under 20. Okay, now, shall I give you a quick flash? I know it's not a flasher, Mac, don't panic. I don't mean of me. Da, 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 doo, doo. This is officially our gorgeous, brand new, first ever Claire Macdonald wire writing DVD. You could look a tad more excited.
Try not to cry. I've not seen it.
Oh, come here. Come. Oh, she is as well. Oh, bless you. Oh, can I go over to Claire?
No, don't.
Come here. Oh, Claire.
Oh, dear.
Don't lift up your... Just, excuse me, that's a dress.
I've got trousers on underneath.
Oh, do you know, it's only 8 in the morning. Come here, you. Come here, come here. Come on. Oh, bless you. Oh, this is happy crying. This is happy tears, honest. It's not that bad a DVD, is it?
Well... Oh dear.
Oh, bless you.
I haven't seen it though, so...
Oh, don't you set me off. Go over there, you set
Can
me
I
off.
have a look?
Yeah, go and have a play.
Thanks.
Oh, bless her. Do you know, that's when you know somebody's passionate about what they do, isn't it? Isn't it, though? Oh, bless her.
Sorry.
Oh, those real tears. Go and have a minute. Go and have a minute.
Sorry.
Oh, I love that girl. Oh, I'm going to have to adopt you now. Go and... Oh, she's so excited. Oh, right, I'm going to stop. I'm going to... Kerry's just giving her a cuddle. Oh, isn't she lovely? Oh, bless her. Right then, while Claire goes and composes herself on the sheer excitement of the first launch of her very own DVD, I'm going to have to give her a copy of a DVD to take home today, aren't I? Hey? Yeah, we're going to sign it off. We've just said, Claire, you can take that DVD home. All right, my darling girl? Yeah? Don't go and have a minute. Go and make yourself a cup of tea. Go on. Go and say... Oh, isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely? Yeah, we're going to all sign Claire's DVD, even though I had nothing to do with it. I'm just going to sign it. Right, then would you like me to kickstart with some sterling silver? She's gone to make herself a cup of tea. We've said, go and have a cup of tea. Go and calm yourself down. Isn't it lovely, though, when somebody's that emotional about their DVD because they're so excited? It's lovely. Now then, talking about being excited, now, I had a 3-metre reel of a different chain yesterday, actually, on the show. And we only had 7, and it sold out in about 3 seconds. So we've managed, the management have given us another opportunity in a very different, now that's a very different chain, isn't it? That's what's known as can you see, look, it's a rectangular and an oval. So basically it alternates, look, so you go rectangular, then you go oval, rectangular, ovals, rectangular, and you've got like a link of sort of 2 to 3 links of oval, then the rectangular, then the oval, and that's so it repeats. Really unusual chain. Really unusual chain. And it's 3 metres, so don't ever, this is something, I always think, you look at those like little bobbin reels and you just would never think that there were 3 metres, would you? You would never think there were 3 metres on that little reel. Now look at that amazing lustre. Beautiful, bright white silver. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, I've got less than 100. I've got about 90 of these. Now, you might be on this morning. You've got up nice and bright and early to watch JewelleryMaker. Or you might have stopped up late. Might be, I've got some people that get up in America at like 3:30 in the morning to watch the morning show in JewelleryMaker. So we're very lucky. So, we'll get the price in. It's 3 metres at $24.95. Now, the early bird catches the worm. That's why we did this first thing for you. Early bird straight in there, swoops in, catches the worm. We've got that delightful 3 metres. It's solid 925 sterling silver, rectangular and oval chain. Absolutely gorgeous. 5x2 mil and 3x2 mil. Now 90 of these are going to go so quickly. Literally in about 3 seconds yesterday, 7 had gone. That's all we had left. And this is, but it's a very, very different chain. Real feature. Now the computer's trying to keep up with you. We're down to the last 40 already. It's basically the producer in the studio has to sort of manually update the screen and it's trying to catch up with you all. Just going to see all the names coming through into the studio, hopefully, when my system refreshes. $24.95, goodness gracious me, I've got the biggest, longest list of people. We're not going to have enough. So Lynn and Tanya, Heather, Joe, Susan, Heather, Collector, Olive, Belinda, Fiona, Sharon. I can't keep up with everybody. Wendy, Jane, Margaret, Lola. Got to be ever so quick. Now, can I just tell everybody, in case everybody's fretting, Claire Macdonald is now back in the studio. She's sorted herself out. She's looking all happy again. Now, Stella in Berkshire, we've had some messages coming in because everybody's fretted about you. She just said, Claire, you are amazing. Now, didn't I text you the same message last night?
You did.
Didn't I?
You did. Thank you.
And she said, I can't wait to get your DVD. She said, you are such a great teacher. She is. She's amazing.
She
said, thank you so much for sharing your inspiration with us. And she's given you 3 big smackers.
Oh, thanks, Stella. That's lovely.
Going to set you off again now, aren't
I know,
we?
yeah.
Can I just tell you, in any consolation, when we launched Jan Dwyer, Jan Dwyer's DVD on Christmas Day morning, when she was dressed as a head elf, she had cried 3 times by 8:20.
Had she?
So you're not on your own.
Okay, then.
You are not on your own.
With
if that
lovely
makes you feel any better.
Yeah.
Jan Dwyer.
Yeah.
Had 3 sets of tears, emotional happy tears by 17 minutes past 8 on Christmas Day morning. She cried 3 times. And he went 13 left, my darlings. Wendy in Greater London said, bless you, Claire. She said, I'm sure all regular JM viewers will agree with me. Well deserved. on your DVD, and Overdue. She said, love your work.
Thank you. That's
Another one coming up. It's going to get such a big head. I'm going to have to turn you sideways out the door today, aren't I?
I'm going to be even more unbearable.
Our lovely Em in Northampton, she said, oh, Claire, she said, your wire work is the neatest I've ever seen, and the adoration from your followers is so well deserved. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks, Em.
What a lovely message. We have been inundated, by the way.
Thank you.
People so excited to get your DVD, Claire.
Thank you.
So fun. Right, now, do you see how quickly 90 went? You've had them all. Now, I've been on with our lovely Laura Binding a few times this week. And she's been talking about the fact that she made a sea turtle. So for those of you that have just joined us as well, you're wondering why I'm in a mad granny anorak. It's because it's vintage weekend. And Claire made me wear a £1 charity anorak, which I'm really grateful for. So anyway, Laura Binding made a lovely sea turtle out of wire. And in her honour, we've managed to get a lovely charm. I love this charm. It's so lovely. It's got, you know, it has some charms. Either there's lots of famous charms out there, aren't there? There's the ones with a circular hole that slide on onto like a charm bracelet or necklace, and then there's the ones that actually clip on with like a bolt ring. This has got your lobster clasp, and it's a sea turtle. It's so cute. Look at this. A lovely, beautiful sea turtle with green aventurine, with all that beautiful textured, gorgeous, what would you call it on a turtle? Flippers?
I think they're flippers, aren't they? Yeah.
They are flippers, aren't they? Kerry's nodding at me. She looks like she's very, very well read on sea turtles. Are you well read on sea turtles, Kerry? She's going, yeah. Yeah, she said, yeah, do you know what I am? She went, yeah. I would like to say that when I went to the Maldives and I learnt to scuba dive, I did actually, I tell you what's the weirdest thing. I went scuba diving, right? You go right down to the bottom. These turtles apparently are 100 years old, right? You're not allowed to go anywhere near them, but it was like being at Birmingham Airport for turtles. They just like take off and you sort of sat there with your scuba tank trying to be really quiet and all your bubbles going up. And then these big turtles, they're massive, taking off like on the, just like being at Birmingham Airport. It was fascinating.
It's really nice, you know, when they hatch and then they make their way, don't they?
Yeah. Didn't see any hatch though. I didn't see any hatch. But look at that. So you've got a jolly big green aventurine there, haven't you? Look at the size of that aventurine. And there's a lot of silver, solid 925 sterling silver. I love that. You know, when we had the textured hammer on the other day, when you have put the texture on the sterling silver, that looks really pretty, doesn't it? Really, really pretty. I love it with the green aventurine as well, because it makes you think of the ocean, doesn't it? Really does. Really, really works with it. We had a beautiful deer charm on yesterday, but I tell you what, I think anything sea related like that, you know, dolphins or sharks or turtles, $9.95. Oh, he's not stopping there. Oh my word, he's about to give you the post and packaging back. Oh, what a love, do you know, if you've not opened your order already, what a lovely...
Wow.
That is, I mean, if you've just got the 3-metre chain that we did for $24.95, you could make, you pop that on as a pendant or a charm on a bracelet, and that would just look beautiful, wouldn't it? Just show you all the way around so you can see the lobster clasp. I mean, just trying to see, how much silver is in that? That's huge. And I'm trying to look at the carat weight of the aventurine as well. It's colossal. That's over 1.5 carat of aventurine.
I don't think you'd get a plated glass version in high street shops for that price.
I was saying yesterday when I again, we've only got 100. I'm so sorry. You saw how quickly the 93 meters of sterling silver chain, 2.48 grams of silver. Oh yeah, and all that beautiful detail, and over 1.5 carat of aventurine. I was saying I went into one of the very well-known charm shops, and I go in very regularly because I like to see what. Because we know that the prices on JewelleryMaker are way below the retail market value. I went into a charm shop the other day, and the cheapest, I don't like to use the word cheap, it's not right, but the lowest price, okay, sterling silver charm, hadn't got a gemstone, hadn't got that much silver, wasn't that substantial, was £35. £35. Your average charm's about £50 in the shops, isn't it? And again, don't take my word for it. And again, if you saw a stone like that, I think you'd be talking I think they'd be asking good 80, 90, if not 3 figures.
Yeah, but charms are timeless, aren't they? They're
Yeah.
people always love charms, and
Always in
they can
fashion.
be, and so personal as well. So,
And it's a good size. We'll not see it. Just, I mean, over half the stock's gone. In fact, nearly 2/3 of the stock have gone already. Just show you on the neckline, because it's. I tell you what, even as a necklace look, that's a heck of a size, isn't it? And a very, very. I tell you what, for green aventurine, that is absolutely gorgeous. And you know what? Because of it being that green aventurine, as my director's just said, it actually does look very vintage, doesn't it?
it does, yeah.
Yeah?
It does, yeah.
And vintage has really come back at the moment, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's a really popular.
Yeah.
I love vintage, yeah.
Mind you, every time we've been playing we've been Charleston dancing all week in the studio. Every time the vintage video comes on, the music's so cool, like Charleston-esque, that we've all been doing some Charleston dance. It's been brilliant. Now, Shirley Main, good morning, my darling girl. You're up bright and early. Emmy Northamptonshire as well. Isabel and Lynn and Eleanor and all the gangs, all the regulars are here. Margaret and Barbara in Cumbria and Susan, Sylvia in Kent. Amazing deal, isn't it? Now, I've only got 26 left, 25 actually, because another one's just gone to Mary in the West Midlands. Don't forget as well, we have got the first ever Claire Macdonald DVD, all about wire writing, an introduction on how to wire write, which is brilliant. Can't wait. We're so excited. We're so happy. We've even got a rainbow. I love the rainbow.
Do you?
Rainbow. I love the rainbow.
It is happy. I don't think it's a happy rainbow.
Ding
though,
ding
yeah.
ding 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 ding. Now, who's old enough to remember that theme tune?
I do.
Ollie remembers. Ollie always never lets me down. Yeah, Claire? I've met the person that played Bungle.
Do you know?
Have you, Paul?
Oh, no, but there was a Bungle outfit, fancy dress outfit. Could have got you that
thanks.
instead.
So actually, I think I'd have preferred the Bungle outfit to the granny mat, to be honest, Claire. She gets the pretty floral dress. I get the mat.
Do you?
I'm still. Stop. Stop pulling your skirt up.
I can't help it because I don't ever wear them.
You know, it's really. Have you seen? She keeps.
It is because it's like a.
Claire, it's 8:30 in the morning. Oh, come on. They've all gone. Oh, have they? I wanted one of them. Oh, you see my bottom lip went out then.
It did a bit, didn't it?
Actually, my bottom lip went out. Well done on the turtle. Turtle-tastic. Are you a bit hot, Claire?
I'm boiling, yeah.
I've got my mac on, I'm boiling. Anyway, right then, okay. Oh, excuse me. Don't forget, coming up. What time are we going to do this? About 10 o'clock? About an hour and a half. Hour and a half, my lovelies, and you're going to love it. Literally, you are going to fall in love with this DVD. It is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Mate, key rings and necklaces and everything on there, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
So excited. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to buy one of them.
I am.
Do you know what? We've just said we're all going to sign it for you today as well.
Oh,
Even
that's lovely.
Even though I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, thank you. That's a lovely idea.
I think it's a nice... You know, like when you leave school and everybody signs your shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do that. Not that you're leaving. Don't panic. It's not that you haven't had the memo. Don't worry, Claire. Right then. Now, I'll tell you what, that lovely sea turtle would go really pretty with this kit. Really, really... Shall I show you the gemstones first? Oh, I'll tell you what, go really lovely with this kit. Oh, wow, this is so pretty. Oh, it's just got spring all over it. Right, let me show you these. Do you see what I mean? Shall I just quickly show you that? If you did just manage to get that turtle, and I know a lot of you did have a multi-buy as well, but wouldn't that look lovely with this? Wouldn't that look beautiful with any one of those, look? Absolutely perfect. Gosh, that is a dream come true, isn't it? Right then, oh, can I tell you something else about today? Do you know what we've got coming up in our next kit later on? Brand new, talk about spoiling you today, brand new white wire. Brand new. So for those of you as well that do, you like your wedding commissions and things, white wire. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely perfect, yeah.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
Go lovely with this kit as well.
It would. Well, it would go with pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, so I can't wait to show you that. Okay, so I have got here, these are lovely, beautiful little flowers. Aren't they pretty? They're little white quartzite flowers, and if I just hold that up so you can see all the detail of the petals, look. They're so pretty. Make you think of the sort of lilies that float on when you've got like a pond or like a Japanese pond. We've also got those beautiful droplets, really, really pretty droplets of Amazonite. 86 carats, would you believe? They're lovely, aren't they? So, so pretty. And then again, here, you've got a gorgeous strand of Peruvian opal. I mean, my goodness me, we've spoilt you rotten here, Claire.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Peruvian opal. Don't get many gemstones from Peru, you know. You get, we had angelite on the show yesterday. That was originally found in Peru in about 1987. Get me brains in gear this morning, I'll tell you. But yeah, so Peruvian opal, the very, very few gemstones mined in Peru, but the opal is one of them. So big 38 carats of your Peruvian opal. Just lovely to see those the Amazonite and the Peruvian opal strand do go really prettily together.
Yeah, they work perfectly. I love that. I love that opal strand. I've not seen anything like that before.
Peruvian opal's amazing.
Really
beautiful, really beautiful. So those are your 3 strands, really pretty, I tell you what, wow. And then we've actually called this vintage hair combs with Claire Macdonald. So, funnily enough, we put you some hair combs in. I haven't seen these for ages.
I know. I haven't got to work with them for ages.
They're wonderful. But you don't, again, typical with JewelleryMaker, you don't just have to stay with your hair combs. I've seen beautiful necklaces made out of these. And again, but again, we're talking about next weekend, we're having a sort of going to the races weekend, theme weekend. So again, perfect for making your fascinators and things as well. Yeah, and hair slides and all that kind of thing. 'Cause you like to have a few feathers and gemstones in your hair, don't you, when you go somewhere posh? Do you think? 5 of those. We've then got 5 tiaras as well. Goodness gracious me. So all in the lovely, these are the gold colour, obviously, as you can see. So 5 tiara bands and 5 hair combs as well. You can actually as well, just in case you don't know, you can wear them as a torque necklace if you want. Don't have to be a hairband, a tiara. You could just wear it as a torque necklace, couldn't you, Claire?
You could, yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
Looks lovely.
Yeah.
I wear one in the silver as a torque necklace. And then we thought, well, it's Claire. She's launching a wire writing DVD. We're going to have to give you some wire as well. All in the lovely, beautiful gold-coloured copper soft white, gold-plated actually. You've got 0.4 millimetre. Okay, so actually 0.4 mil, perfect for your weaving. 0.6 mil and 0.8 mil, 30 metres. That is a lot of wire. 30 metres of gold-plated wire, plus your 5 tiaras, plus your 5 hair combs, plus your Peruvian opal, Amazonite, and those white quartzite beautiful flowers. Sorry, flowers that I was so gulping at them then, my brain had just stopped getting. I could hear Ollie, my director, in my ear going, flowers? Flowers? Zena, hello, come in. But over £43 if you were to buy all of these independently. Okay, now then. We are about to drop that a whopping great big over £15 for you. Now, as I said, if you go onto the JewelleryMaker website and try and buy every single one of these things individually, you will be over £40, but not today. This is why we always say to you, if you've got the budget, the kits are the best way to go because the kits give you that instant saving. Okay, and it also gives you everything. What we always try and make sure that we do is give you all that you need so that you can, if you're inspired, which you will be by our lovely Claire Macdonald this morning and her demonstration, you can recreate what Claire has made just by having these kits. And I saw some messages this week where people have messaged in on Facebook saying, oh, I've just made this because I saw Gemma Crow or I saw Laura Binding or I saw Claire Macdonald. We get that all the time, don't we? People just want to instantly... Yeah. And it's a real... I think it's a real honour, I think, that people that you inspire people to that degree.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Now, dare I ask, are we okay or are we limited on this one, Scott? Okay, so we've only got 90 of the kit. It's very, very busy this morning. So can I just say to you as well, if you are watching, well, you are watching, thank you. And also, if you've got any messages for myself or Claire and you just want to have a little chat with us and the team, text us in on 60777. Start your text with JM Studio and we'll have a natter. And you're happy to answer any questions, aren't you, Claire?
I am, absolutely. Any about anything.
Sorry, did I just stop you having a mouthful of tea? You get yourself a cup of tea, because you know what? You're about to do all the work. So, Right, now 30 of those kits have gone already, so a third of the stock has already gone. Just the chance, I mean, we've had some beautiful gemstones in kits this week. We've had natural morganite, green kunzite even, but to get Peruvian opal in a kit, wow, especially with those amazonite and those white quartzite flowers are gorgeous, absolutely. Right then, Claire, you ready for me, gorgeous face?
I am.
Are you
all ready.
prepared?
I am, yeah. I've tried to be neat and tidy and organised.
Oh, I had Laura binding yesterday, I tell you.
Oh, I think I saw when you made
we had such a giggle.
You had to,
I had to she got Laura. Oh, she was hilarious. We had such a giggle with it. She didn't talk to me. She fell out with me for about 5 minutes.
Did she?
Yeah. Because she said, well, hang on, have they been breeding over here?
No, that one was the first one.
Oh, so you've got to keep the first one. You've got to keep the first one. Now, we have got another part to the kit coming up. Some beautiful vintage vines, which are gorgeous. Now, can we have a look at what you've done?
You can, yeah.
Can we, shall we? Let's.
Yeah, you can.
Now, do you see what I mean? Now, if you were going to a wedding or, I don't know, a summer ball or a charity function, or you're going to a day at the races, or just, you know, somewhere just a bit posh, you know, like you've got a christening or things like that. That is nice. So pretty. That's the vines that we're talking about, isn't it? They're gorgeous.
They are.
Aren't they?
I really, really love them. Because you've got that. I mean, I've either wired them or used a bit of glue as well, but and then tried to leave some dangly bits so you can see how the fluidity is wonderful with them. It's the way they're structured.
Are. And you can separate them and cut them very easily and use different sections. So we will bring you 2 strands of those in a moment. Is it 2 strands or 4 strands? 2 big long strands, I think, isn't it? The hair combs are lovely. I love, as you say, the way you've got that fluidity and going just as it drops down as well with those vines. They're so gorgeous. The hair combs are, those amazonites, actually against that sort of almost turquoisey blue of those vines is just beautiful.
I'd say I mean, Pip does a lovely job with the kit.
Pip and Helena.
I mean, they complement each other so well.
Yeah, because
really
again, every single section of that, the amazonite with those turquoise blue of the vines, the white quartzite lifts it again and sort of makes all the other colours pop. They are so pretty. So pretty.
Thank you.
And I tell you what, the vines fit perfectly on the tiaras, don't they?
Yeah. They really do. They really do.
Oh, they are.
I'm going to run through how I've done that so you can.
Will you?
See. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, gorgeous face. They are absolutely beautiful. So far you've managed to do 3 tiaras or headbands, and 3 hair combs as well, and they're just lovely. We just had a message come in. Mark in Nottinghamshire has just said, "Wow, that's all I can say."
Oh, thanks, Mark. Thank you. Very kind.
Are you feeling the love this morning?
I am, yeah. I really am.
Good, so you should do. She's fab. She's fabulous. So, how many kits we got left, Scott? Got about 30 left. So 2/3 of the stock have already gone. It's a beautiful kit. First time I've ever seen Peruvian opal in a kit ever, and just divine. And we will be bringing you the vines, the vintage vine strands in a moment for you. As we said, that should have been over £40. We've taken the over £15 off the price. So good luck. So what are you going to show us, lovely face?
Well, I thought I'd do I'm not sure if he's a little the creature that's on there. I don't know if he's a little fly or he's a little bug.
This one here.
Yeah, it's too pretty to be a.
Yeah, he can't be a bug.
A fly. But he's not a butterfly.
He's not quite
either.
a butterfly.
No. So he's sort of a. Because I had a little look.
Is he confused?
He is a little bit confused, but he's happy.
He's cute, isn't he?
Because I thought he was. Obviously, I do a lot of flowers, and you know, if you're looking at vintage fashions, very natural and elements of nature are really, really popular.
Absolutely, very, yeah.
So if you're carrying on, say if you do a lot of bridal jewellery or things like that, you know, it's a nice little add-on that you can put into your flowers, your other wire work. So I thought we'd do him.
Should we call him a flutterby?
Yeah, he could be a little flutterby.
Yeah, we'll call him a flutterby.
So, I mean, the other wonderful, wonderful thing with this kit is not just the gemstones, but you've got the beautiful soft wire, which
you love this wire, don't you?
I do, and you don't see it that often. So, and you certainly don't see it in a. You might get, say, one reel of it, but in this one, no. So you've got all the gauges
as well, all the gauges as well, yeah.
So I mean, if you were at all new to wire work, it's a beautiful starter kit. It's really, really lovely.
If you get a beautiful, good quality wire, nice and malleable and really luxurious wire, just make the job easier. And I think also it stops you from getting put off. So if you are new to wire work and you get a really good wire to start with, you've kind of started well.
Yes,
you know
absolutely.
What I mean?
Yeah,
and
so it builds your confidence, and then you go on to work with other things. So if we start off with here, so I'm using the heaviest gauge that comes in the kit. So it's the 0.8. And again, as always, just run it through your fingers so that you can get a real feel for the gauge that you're working with, but also because this is the soft wire, so you can see, I'm hardly putting any effort in there, and it's just like, it's so malleable. So that's going to work to our advantage in how easy it's going to be to shape it, but then we also will need to hammer it a little bit to work hard in it so that it's going to keep that structure when we found the shape that we're happy with, so that we can keep it.
Okay.
So if we start off, so I'm just going to trim off. I've probably got there about 20 centimetres, which is going to be more than enough.
Okay.
And all I'm going to do, when you get the strands, I tend to sort of cut them and have a little look at the different sizes, different shapes. And so if something like this, I'm going to be sort of working out of which two gems work best with each other off the two different strands. So I would spend a little bit of time, so I'd have cut both of the strands and sort of paired up what I think goes with which one best, sort of scale-wise, tone-wise, and and you can really play about with. I mean, you can see the difference here. So they're both off the same strand, but you've got sort of slightly different tones there.
Absolutely.
Can you see that? So you've got that.
Which you will get with opal.
Well, that's the real pleasure of, especially if you're doing something natural like that. That's the joy of them.
Because if they were all consistent, then they'd look processed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what we want to do, we want to just make some. We want to make his little wings. So we've got. Put the body there for a minute. So all we're going to do, we're going to start off. So I've got my 20 centimetres or so of my 0.8. So all I want to do, I want to find the centre point, and I'm just going to kick out on both sides. And so you can see, there's hardly any effort there just to get that lovely shape.
Beautiful wire.
So it's just a slight, you can see almost like a little, like the top of a bat really, isn't it? And all I'm going to do, so I'm just going to curve round. So I'm just curving round there to get that little nice curve, and I'm going to do exactly the same on that side.
Yeah.
And remember, you don't have to be too precious with these, because you can manipulate. It's not going to be a flat shape. If the profile of these is quite a raised, so you can play about. If you haven't got exactly the same size wings, you can play about, and we can adjust them.
Okay.
So if we start off, so I'm going to take them down, and what I want to do then, I'm going to, again using my round nose pliers, I'm going to come out probably about almost like just a little bit longer than the length of the body, which is going to be sort of like that. So I'm coming probably to about there.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to, with my round nose pliers, just push them in, and I'm going to come out at an angle like that. Now it's entirely up to you, whichever way you feel comfortable, whether you want to work, so do one step this side and one step that side, or whether you do a complete shape and then work onto the other side.
Okay.
So it's whatever feels comfortable for you. So I'm just going to swap over my pliers, and I want a bit of a sort of a flatter area there, and I'm going to come in and then tease up there. So you can see, so I've almost got like a curve here, more of a flat shape, and then a bit more of a curve. So I'm going to do exactly the same on that side. Now if you don't feel comfortable doing this freehand, and you've got a really nice sort of the first side, what you can do is you could just sort of push it together. So if we do that, and then you can mimic the first shape that you've done. Mm-hmm. So we can take that to there. So I can see by doing that, by bending it over, I can see, so I need to bring about here, put my pliers in, and take that round. So I just do that, and I can do it freehand because I'm almost tracing this top one. So again, about here, and I'm going to bring round and up. So then when I open them out, they should be roughly the same.
Ah, that's a clever way to do it, Claire.
So you've got your two shapes there. So if I just bring that in slightly, they should be reasonably
brilliant.
Equal. So if we just have a look, because remember we've got our few different components. So all the time when you've got your different components, you're comparing the two, putting them together to see how they all fit. Because as I say, every time, it's no point having doing really wonderful work with these gems, wonderful work here, and if they don't match up, it's going to be you're going to be just wasting your time.
Yeah.
So what we want to do now, because we've still got, although we've hardened it slightly because we've been working it with the pliers and our hands, you know, we want more structure than that. So what we're going to do, I'm going to be putting it on the steel block. So I've got these, the tails are pointing upwards. So I'll just bring this over. I'm just going to use the really, you know, one of the small light hammers for this. Just bringing that round. So I'm putting it onto the steel block. I'll just turn it over actually. And then, so it's going to be, so this part that's against the steel block is the front.
Okay.
So if I just hold that on there, and I'm going along, and you can see how, I'll show you in a minute, how soft this is.
Come in.
So if I hold that up there, can you see how, you know, straight away, so with hardly any effort, and I've got, you know, it gives me that beautiful lustre on there. I mean, this wire is very lustrous anyway, but once you add that, you know, that sort of flatter edge.
That's a cute little hammer.
It's sweet, isn't it?
Yeah. Very Claire Macdonald.
So I'm just doing exactly the same on this side.
In fact, I'm going to say that's the cutest hammer I've ever seen.
Are you?
Yeah.
I did buy several, so it's the one we do, you know, and it's the two pack.
It's so cute. But can I just say, by the way, oh hello.
There's its
hi. Oh hi. We haven't got many of the kits left, by the way. So if you do want that beautiful Peruvian opal and that gorgeous Amazonite and the white quartzite flowers, along with the 0.4, 0.6 and 0.8 mil gorgeous wire as well, for a massive £15 saving, then you do need to be ever so quick to check out. I've just had a text. Oh, it's my mum in Tennessee, Maxine. She calls herself a US mum. She went, I'm up at 3 at sea. See, I did say some of our audience, Sissy in Oklahoma and Maxine, they get up at 3:30 to watch this. And she just said, I got up at 3 o'clock to see my two favourite people. Oh, bless you, Maxine.
That's lovely, Maxine, isn't it?
I assume she means us too. You know, she could mean any of the crew. She could mean you, Kerry, couldn't she? You know. Kerry's going, yeah, she could mean me. And congratulations, Claire, on your DVD, making sure I get mine today. It's coming up, Maxine. Maxine, in about an hour and a quarter, roughly. So within about an hour and a half. So thank you for that. Getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I know, yeah. That's
Isn't that lovely?
That is very lovely. Really lovely.
Oh, isn't that lovely? What time did you get up this morning?
My alarm went off, I think, about 5.
Yeah, mine went off at 5.
I got up at 5:15.
I couldn't sleep. I was so excited about today. Could not sleep. You know, one of those, you keep looking at the clock and you keep getting up. It's like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and you're like, and then the alarm goes off at 5 o'clock. You're like, no, I haven't had any sleep. Too excited about today.
Were you excited to see the coat?
No, she messaged me last night. She said, I've got you an anorak. So I'm going, you can go for the granny look. I went, thanks. Don't need the coat for that, love.
You can't keep it though.
I don't want to. She'd take it back to charity. She's like, no, you're all right, keep it. Can I just say, if anybody's watching this, was your coat? I'm sorry.
It's got beautiful detail on it. Look at that.
Somebody messages in and says, it was my coat.
Look how lovely that is. That's vintage. Okay. So here we go. So we can see, so all our components are going to match up. So we can just pop those to the side for a minute, and we'll do the head and the body. So again, with all in the kit, so you're getting this beautiful. Now, so I'm going to be working with the 0.4,
okay,
which goes through obviously all the gems,
and
but
opals
again,
and everything.
Yeah. Absolutely. So what you've got here again is this beautiful. I mean, you can see the sheen on that. I mean, it's absolutely
gorgeous.
Fantastic wire.
It really is very special.
So what I'm going to do, so I'm going through was it the Amazonite?
Amazonite,
yeah.
it is,
so
darling.
I'm going through that. So this is going to be sort of like the body of the what were we calling him? It wasn't a bug.
Dave.
Was it? Dave.
Yeah.
So Dave's
or
body there.
Flutterby, if you like, but yeah, I think Dave.
Dave.
Yeah. Looks like a Dave.
So what I want to do, my friend's cat is called Dave.
Is it?
Yeah.
My friend's dog's called Neil. I think Neil's a good name for a dog.
Yeah.
That's a good name for a dog. I had a name of a dog this morning on the radio. Napoleon. That's quite a good name for a dog as well.
Our new dogs are called Gunther and Gizmo.
Gunther and Gizmo.
And we've got Gonzo. So it's the
Oh,
three.
Gonzo at the Muppets with the nose.
Yeah. Well, he's actually Speedy Gonzales.
Oh, not the Muppet.
No.
Sorry. Poor Claire, I'm chatting away to you and you're trying to concentrate, aren't you, Claire? Sorry, shall I just shut up?
So we've got, so all I've done, so I've gone through, if you thread the 2 on.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I've just mashed that a little bit.
Okay, darling.
So all you need to do, so you've gone through, you threaded both of them on, and I'm just turning that. Can you see? So I've just sort of turned it at an angle.
Yeah.
Because what I want to do is connect those 2 together. So I'm just going to do my little tiara twist.
Oh, I like your tiara twist.
Little tiara twist. So with the 2. And I always find with a tiara twist, I get a better, neater twist result if I sort of separate those the 2 wires out and twist like that, rather than sort of having them close together. I just find I just get a neater twist. So I'm just twisting those 2 together, so give a little bit more strength. And I'm going to come round. Now, if here, so I've got, you can see sort of round the sides, I've got a little bit, it's a little bit baggy and wobbly. So all I need to do with that is I'm just going to pinch it. Happens to everyone, doesn't it? It's life.
Bit baggy and wobbly.
So all I'm doing, I'm rolling in between my thumb and my finger those wires around the 2 gems. So I've still got a little bit of movement there, but they're now connected, and I've got that little bit of twist detail in between the head and the body. So what I would do then, it depends how many times you want to wrap those. And because it was going into a hair piece, I've used a little bit of, you know, the really fine nozzle glue that we do. So
yes,
so just I've put a little bit of that in. So you've now got
the hypo cement
yes,
one
with
a very fine applicator.
Yeah, hyper cement.
Yeah.
So you've now got your.
Oh,
so you've got your body and your little head, and then that detail sort of in the centre section.
Yeah.
So if we compare the 2, so we know that they sit nicely. So what I want to do now is I want to do the wings. So if I bring this one in, so you can see. So what we need to create now, it's a really nice effect, isn't it? That sort of, you know, not sure how you would say it, you know, like just a very, very, almost like a fine lace, isn't it?
Beautiful.
So what we're going to do now is to create that little bit. So if we take I've moved up a gauge now, so I'm working with the 0.6 because I want it to still have that the fine detail, so I don't really want to use the 0.8 because I want to keep that for more of my structure.
Okay.
But I don't really want to go down to the 0.4. So all I need to do with this, I'm just going to be working with my round nose pliers, and I'm working mainly in the top section of them. So that really, yes, because I want these little loops.
Little bubbles of
That's it, little bubbles. So I'm leaving myself a little tail because I can either with these, so these will either become something that I anchor onto, so if I wanted to put it on the head comb or something else, or they might become little legs, because I have got one with it's got little legs at the back. I think, you know, on the the furthest hair comb. With,
Shall I turn that round for you? So you can
on
have
the
a
leaf,
look?
so you can see he's got little legs on that
I'll
one.
show you the little bug on the side, and then I'll turn it around for you. There's the little legs then. Now, I'll tell you what we'll do. Just here on that comb, you can see. Claire, would you mind? Because I've had a few messages coming. Can I just quickly show that before you get started?
Absolutely.
The only reason being, we did say we'd give everybody the opportunity to get those beautiful vines. And they're in a lot of the designs, especially on the head, the tiaras as well. Now, the only thing is, I've got only 50, okay? They're vintage vines. They're absolutely gorgeous. They've got that very turquoise, greeny blue tone. And if I just show you on these again, if I just turn that round to the side, you can see where Claire's put these onto the tiara bands and for these headbands, and they look beautiful, look. Isn't that gorgeous? If I just turn that round fully, look. So, so pretty. Really, really pretty. I mean, they'll make gorgeous necklaces and bracelets as well. They don't have to go, but obviously the theme for Claire was vintage hair combs and tiaras, and that's exactly what she's done. They are delightful. I've seen those used in to spruce up handbag handles as well.
Yes,
they look really lovely. And I've actually seen a friend of mine had these before and did flip-flops and just put them onto something, and they look really lovely. Yeah. And now we've gone under 20 for you, so we've done you a massive discount. Can I just show you this, because you might not be aware of just the sheer length of these. They're ever so... Can I measure them, darling? Are they,
Yes,
are they a metre? I think they've got to be a metre. Yeah. You've got 2 metres. My coat's restricting me. 2 metres. They're going to be all gone, so we put them on. I'd love to stay on them, but we want to get back to Claire. So, but if you do manage to get those, congratulations! And now we've given you everything to make Claire's jewellery. So sorry, darling.
No, that's fine.
Sorry.
But if you, I mean, that I think is a lovely.
Just on its own.
Yeah, with nothing, no other embellishments.
Yeah.
That's a really lovely headband.
Really, really pretty.
So, right. Okay. So we're making the wing. So all I need to do is I'm using my round nose pliers. And I'm going in and creating just these little loops. So you can see I'm doing it sort of, it's reasonably random at the start. But what I need to do is I need to make sure that it's sort of, and I've got movement in this, because you can see I've got movement with the beautiful wire, but also creating this almost like a honeycomb structure.
Oh, yeah.
So I have got flexibility, but I want it to fit within that wing shape. So if I just sort of get a few, so you can see, so I'm building up, so I've built up a sort of a first layer.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going to snip that off so it's a little bit more manageable.
I can't wait to bring everybody your wire writing DVD, because you are exceptionally talented with wire, Claire.
Thank you.
You are. That would take me a week.
It really wouldn't. You've got to remember, at this point I probably haven't made about 6 of these, so.
Yeah, but they're all beautiful.
But it's a reasonably simple. Once you break it down, I always think once you break them down into different components, hopefully it's a bit more simple. So you can see. So I've compared the two. So I compared the sort of the inner part of the wing to the outline. So I know that it's roughly going to fit. Now I can go round my pliers as many times as I want, really. Yeah. But what I'm trying to do, I'm aiming to try and get this wire back up to meet this one. So if I'm just going to go a little bit speedier, just so that you get the idea.
Okay. Just to let you know, there are a few of the kits left at $27.95. We put the graphics back on. The vintage vines have already sold out, so congratulations to everybody that got those. And 2 metres, 2 lots of 1 metre, by the way, on those vintage vine strands. So well done, really, really well done, brilliant.
Okay, so I mean it's a little bit skinny, this one is, but you get the idea of what you'd need to do. So we would place that within in the wing, the structure, and then I've got from this one I've used my 0.4 as like my needle and thread. Yeah. So all I need to do when I've got to this bit, I would secure the tail that's come back up, so just a couple of wraps like that.
So that it can't come undone.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to snip that off. Do you hear my tummy then?
Well, don't worry, because I've got some biscuits and I've got some little cakes ready for you. Got pineapple.
Oh, I thought you meant you were going to go into my bag.
Into my granny bag.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you put your breakfast in your granny bag, haven't you?
Yeah, it's not a very healthy breakfast. Well, it's got an apple, but biscuits and some sweets in there.
I've got biscuits and cake. Yeah,
brilliant.
baby. For everybody. Before all the crew go, what about us? I haven't got enough for everybody at home, though, I don't think. Because it seems to have ever such a lot of people watching this morning, so sorry, I've not got quite enough to go round.
So
Sorry, go on.
No, it's all right. What I'm doing now is I'm just using so the 0.4 is like a needle and thread, and can you see I'm going through, so all those loops that I've done, I'm just bringing through. Maybe if I hold it like that as well, can you see on there? So you can see I'm sort of going round and using my needle and thread, just bringing it through. So I'm going through the loop all the way. So I would continue all the way around, and so I've got and so you can see I haven't done quite enough there, but you get the idea.
We haven't got enough time, have we?
No. So all we need to do then is we attach our little body. So all I'm going to do with that is I'm just going to use that needle and thread, so with the 0.4, and attach on. And you can go, because you've got all this lovely, you've got a matrix of wires there. Yeah. But what you've also got, if you look from your working wires here, you've got, if you wanted to, and it was suitable for the design, you've got more than enough the working wires here of the structure to make little legs. So if I just tuck all those out the way, and what you can add if you've got any, and so you could use I've just used the standard, you know, the ball head pins.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tuck these out the way a little bit here. And then you just slot in. So I've got the 2 ball head pins there.
Yeah.
You could use your patterned ones, or you know your
hearts or whatever.
anything.
Yeah.
And this is up to you really. However much you want the antennae to be there.
Yeah.
However long. So if you were going to do, you could amend the design and have sort of, so you could do yourself a definite butterfly. So maybe do 2 smaller wings and increase the size of your antennae. And so again, because you've got all that wire, you just secure those at the back. And so essentially, if I just bring that down, we won't look at it the wrong way because it will all fall apart. But you can see that's how you've got your structure.
Beautiful.
So you just then, and you've got all these wires to then attach onto the...
Yeah.
Oh, is it in your hair? So
sorry.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fine. And so if I just show you, if you have a look there, if I show you the back of how, so I've just bent the, again done like the tiara twist that we'd done before, but with the 2 lots of the 0.8, and I'm using the 0.6 as my needle and thread that I did with the 0.4, and you attach it on because at the end of these sort of the little arrows, you've got a little hole there, so you get that 0.6 through, attach at the end, and if I show you the back, so can you see you've got that. All I've done is using this to wrap this 0.6 to wrap around, and it sits in beautifully in between each of those sort of the arrow points. But once you've done that and you do a big enough length, can you see? So if I just tease that round just a little bit, I'm getting that beautiful sort of like an articulated vine as it is, so which is exactly how I've done on the head comb.
Looks
and
lovely, doesn't it?
It's wonderful
really
stuff,
lovely.
absolutely wonderful.
Beautiful colours as well, absolutely gorgeous. Oh, Claire, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And as you say, any of the big designer houses of jewellery always have the animal-inspired jewellery, so thank you. We'll see you after the break. We've got Claire Macdonald's first DVD coming up in 1 hour's time, so please join us in a second.
Now, in terms of value, gold fluctuates massively. Maybe some would say not as much as the stock market or housing prices, but it does fluctuate quite a lot. In fact, it's come down a little bit over the recent year or two, but the long-term trend tends to be upwards. And the interesting thing about gold, of course, is most gold in the world is used in jewellery. A lot of people think it's used in other things as well, which is true. It's even used to put sunblocks on windows in big office blocks. But most of the world's gold is in jewellery. It's been worn. And the great fact I heard recently was that something like 99% of all the gold ever uncovered is still in jewellery today, which is amazing. It just gets, you know, you can melt it down, you can reuse it, you can melt it down, you can reuse it, and so on and so forth. So the gold in your wedding band or in anything you buy might have been Cleopatra might have been wearing it. Who knows? It might have been recycled 100 times.
If you have a question or a query for JewelleryMaker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com. There are 2 easy ways you can purchase from JewelleryMaker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview and FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click to register. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking on the Watch Live Show button on the homepage. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Add to Basket button and you can continue shopping or check out right away. Don't forget, you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with JewelleryMaker.
A lot of people get confused about the difference between white gold, yellow gold and rose gold. In fact, many people actually think it comes out the ground 3 different colours. The reality is all gold when it comes out the ground is yellow. It's that bright, vibrant colour that we're used to seeing as gold. So how do we get white gold and how do we get rose gold? Well, all gold that we buy, whether it be 9K, 14K, 18K, is all an alloy of different metals and the gold. So to turn it rose gold, in with the gold, we blend copper. That gives us that lovely warm rose gold colour. And then to turn from yellow gold all the way to white gold, and that's why we always say white gold's the most expensive, is we have to alloy it with other expensive metals like silver, palladium and platinum to convert yellow all the way to white. And the higher the purity, so start at 9K, 14K, 18K, the higher the purity, like 18K, the harder it is to get that beautiful white colour.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I've taken the coat off. The polyester. Sorry, I know it's vintage weekend and Claire Macdonald got me a lovely charity anorak, but I can't cope anymore. It's too hot. And it's polyester. It's not a good feel. Anyway, good morning. If you've just joined us, perfect timing because it's star buy time. And these would go, again, beautifully with the kits that we had this morning as well because they are you ready? These shell-like almost, or what have we called them? Oh, leaves, okay. Or like calla lilies. That's what they look like. Or shells. It's all about how you see. For me, I'd have said a calla lily. Yeah, we've called them a leaf. You could call it a leaf. It could be a flower. It could be a calla lily. It could be shells. Whatever you'd like to call. Now, what I love about this, let me just pick one. Doesn't matter which one, because it's tiger's eye. Because you've got that huge amount of surface of the gemstone. Look at the fabulous way that chatoyancy just ripples across, and as you turn it over, you've got that delightful, oh yeah, it almost looks like a flame as well, doesn't it? But it's like, what do you think, Claire? I think calla lily.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Or do you see something different?
No, I see calla lily,
do you?
definitely.
Because sometimes people see different things, don't they?
Rabbit ears, actually, when you put the two together like that. You could do
actually,
a beautiful,
yeah. You could do a rabbit, couldn't you?
Yeah. Oh, I've done a rabbit, so you could do the rabbit.
You have done a rabbit,
yeah.
you're quite right, you have done a rabbit. They're so lovely. Let me show you them in full again. They're really pretty, very unusual actually, really unusual. In fact, I think they had these, this shape with Deb Rudge and Vicky Carr last night in rose quartz. As I left the building, they had these in rose quartz. They were really pretty. Now that's totally natural. Totally natural. What I love about tiger's eye. Do you know that tiger's eye, if you believe in myth and legend, it's said to put you on the right path in life?
Is it?
Yeah, apparently. I mean, tiger's eye has always been really, really popular. It never seems to age. It seems to be timeless. It always seems to be in fashion, tiger's eye. It's not a gemstone. I mean, I've got tiger's eye passed down to me by my late grandma, by my late mother, and just seems to always be a very fashionable, on-trend gemstone. It's fascinating. It really, really is. And I love the amount of chatoyancy rippling across every single one. Very eye-catching, isn't it? They're really unusual. 180 carats of Brazilian tiger's eye. And this goes, I mean, again, it's very good hardness tiger's eye. It's right up to 7 on the most hardness scale. Are you showing me that lovely bracelet?
I am. It was a kit that I had a few shows ago, but it was that shape, but it was in the carnelian.
Ooh.
But I'm just thinking, because I've demoed how to do the weave and to do the structure. So, I mean, if you could have rather than the carnelian, you could do the tiger's eye. So if you got that last kit, you know, you've got all that beautiful gold wire.
Yeah.
In the necessary gauges, and you know that you could put, say, instead of the daffodil, you could have one of the white quartzite flowers in there, couldn't you? Which would be a lovely.
Yeah.
So that, you know, that is it. That's the exact same shape, but obviously in the different gemstone, which it would look beautiful with that.
Wow,
with the
that
kit.
is gorgeous. You are fantastic, Claire.
Thank
Can't
you.
wait for your DVD in an hour's time. Literally, everybody's poised, waiting to get your DVD. It's so exciting. But yeah, that would go lovely with that gold, wouldn't it?
It really, yeah,
really,
it really would.
Beautiful.
Really would.
These are amazing. Oh, Deborah in Pennsylvania's up bright and early as well. Good morning to you, Deborah. Collector in Yorkshire's got 2. Let's get these. Maxine's getting them as well. Oh, really? Oh, fantastic. Let's show you those on the neckline. $7.95. I'll count them on their foot. Look at those. Now look at, do you know, I'd love to see just one of those and a lovely long sort of, in fact, you've made some pieces today, Claire, with some lovely black ribbon. I'd have that on a long black ribbon.
Yeah, yeah, and that's just out of our, you know, the findings packs. But I'm just thinking that shape as well. You know, with the headbands we did.
Oh yeah.
Because you could just wire it through. So that would be lovely. You know, you're saying
Beautiful,
like
yeah.
fascinators. That'd be gorgeous.
Yeah, because they would almost look like feathers as well as they would go across.
Yeah.
They're just beautiful, brilliant price that. That is absolutely. Now we've actually now that's a first for me on Jewellery Maker. Do you see that there? It actually says that. It says you get 13 pieces. Should we just check that for you? Because don't normally say that guaranteed number on a strand, do we? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I can confirm there are. I've never seen that on Jewellery Maker. A guaranteed 13-piece strand. Wow, that's incredible. Oh bless you, Denise in Norfolk. She said, I'm not doing any housework today.
Yay.
She said, I've got a full day of education, so so much to learn from the School of JM. Absolutely, yeah. Give the housework a break, Denise.
Yeah.
No
It will
dust.
always be there the next day, won't it?
Exactly. Do you know how much we've just taken each one of these natural, beautifully formed tiger's eye calla lilies to? 61 pence. 61 pence. There is a tube of mints. Went to the shop this morning, tube of mints, 70p. For a tube of mints. You know, ridiculous, isn't it? Ridiculous. I've got so many people. And don't forget as well, if you've got any messages for our lovely Claire Macdonald today about her brand new Wire Writings DVD, drop us a text, 60777. Start that text of yours with JM Studio and we'll be here waiting, won't we, Claire?
We will.
With bated breath.
And no tears.
Yeah, don't everybody keep sending lovely messages in about her because she keeps crying. Well, to be fair, she only cried once. And as I said, Jan Dwyer cried 3 times on Christmas Day morning, so you've yet to beat Jan Dwyer. You've got to cry a couple more times yet. Well done on those. They're really pretty. Really pretty. Oh, can I tell you what else we've got coming up today? We have got, I've, again, never seen on Jewellery Maker myself, some stacker rings.
Ooh.
Yeah. They look really lovely. I walked in today and I went, oh, I like them. Stacker rings. Should we? Oh, D is now in the producer chair. We know what that means. There'll be some fantastic deals on blue gemstones coming up today, no doubt. Don't forget we've got Swiss blue topaz and tanzanite going under £20. The opal is amazing. But should we do those stacker rings now for you? Let's do it. Now they're ring mounts. Okay, so, and they are stacker rings. Now, but I do have gemstones to go in them as well. So if I just show you here, you can wear them individually. They're not together, but you can stack them together. It's a sterling silver set. You've got 2 carats of multicoloured gemstones, and I've got a beautiful selection, which I will show you in a moment. I've got red garnet, Swiss blue topaz, champagne quartz, serenite, and white topaz. So there are actually 3 rings, but there are 5 different, well, hang on a second, how many have I got? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to just confirm how many. I'm going to just 2, 4. I've got 6. Sorry, hang on. My graphics are telling me something completely different, so I'm a tad confused at the minute. It doesn't take much to confuse me. It's telling me I've got 2 red garnet, a Swiss blue topaz, a champagne quartz, and 2 serenite. So that's 2, 4, 6 have we got. Yeah, we're okay. It's me having a moment. So just ignore me. Just chat, you know, have a chat. Yeah, exactly. Now, I've got different shapes here as well. Can I just show you so you can see? Just want to show you. Now, I've only got 31 of these. I don't have many at all, and for that I am terribly, terribly sorry. Can you see this one in particular? Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Look at all that gorgeous embellishment as well with that oval gemstone. Shall I show you the gemstones as well? So you've got sterling silver, 3 sterling silver rings in size 9, which is R to S. And then just let me show you. So we've got, if I can just show you, got the Swiss blue topaz. Show you that one first. Beautifully cut. My goodness me, getting real high-end gem quality cut gemstones here. Really pretty 6x4 mil. That's your oval. Okay. Then we've got your, these are in the rounds because there's oval and round solitaires in the sterling silver. That is your fabulous red garnet, 4.5 mil red garnet. Very beautiful, isn't it? Your January birthstone. Got 2 of those. Then we've got, if I show you here, we have got 2 serenites and we've got, oh gosh, that's beautiful, isn't it? Wow. This is your champagne quartz. Okay, so that is your beautiful champagne quartz. And then, I'm just seeing if I can actually get it into the, can I just pop it in? If I can very gently take that off and try desperately not to drop it, because obviously I've not set the prongs yet. Okay, now if I just gently tip it over, look for you.
Wow, that's beautiful,
Isn't that gorgeous? Now, look, that is shop window. So I've got a little hair on that little ring. I'm trying to get off there for you. But yeah, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. And I've not finished there. Just quickly, I've also got, third of the stock's gone already, you can create a serenite, which is believed to be a diamond, and you can see why, look, for 150 years. You've got 2 of those. So you've got the opportunity there to make 3 different rings. You'll have 2 gemstones left over as well, because you've got 2 serenites, 2 red garnets, a Swiss blue topaz and a champagne quartz. I've still got the champagne quartz in the ring there, sterling silver, and I've only got, is it 30 chances? I've got less than 20. Size 9, R to S, $24.95. These, and we were saying the other day, Claire, I know Claire's shaking her head at me, it's incredible. The thing is as well, if you make jewellery like this and you've got it on your stall, it looks so expensive, so high-end, definitely shop window quality, and it raises your value as a, or your perception, what's the word? Your reputation.
Yes,
it makes you an absolute jeweller.
Absolutely, and you know, you're still saying. I mean, I've just bought myself the prong setting kit. So it's. I mean, if I were at home, I'd be getting those because it's so on trend, isn't it? You know, stacker rings are.
Oh yeah,
but
so
like you
fashionable.
say, if you're selling those, you're still saying, okay, you haven't made the ring shank, but you're setting those gems. You know, which is a skill. It's an absolute, you know, a jewellery making skill.
Yeah. Now that per ring is £8.32, including the gemstone. For that, I mean, look at that. I've kept, you know, and you've got 3 more gemstones there. You know, that is just incredible. So again, I've put the champagne quartz in. They've nearly all gone. You've got to be ever so quick. You've got to be ever so quick, my darlings. Really got to be quick. Just quickly show you. No, I've not set it. I've not set it. Oh no, actually I can't get it in. Just quickly showing you the blue, the Swiss blue topaz. It's not quite in there, as you can see. It's not quite set, but look at, oh, did you see? It was like, no, I'm going to go straight out. But Valerie, Norma, Jean, Maureen, Lynn, Miss Janet, Susan, I'm so limited on stock now. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Oh, it's our lovely Fleur. Good morning. She said, morning, my gorgeous friends. Good morning, Fleur. She said, Claire, do you still want me to buy 300 DVDs for you? Love fellows, I'm only joking. I cannot wait to buy mine. I'm so excited. Aww. Fleur's coming on after us today, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she will. So is it 300 or 400?
Okay, let's go with 400, please.
400. I think we'll go with 400. And this is what you're going to be able to learn how to make today with the DVD. Learn how to make once you get your DVD home. Miss Janet just said, I just had to have this. Was only buying the DVD. She said, I know, what a brilliant deal. Absolutely brilliant deal. And I tell you what, that champagne quartz, God, £8.32, including the gemstone. Isn't that incredible? You know,
if you get those, you'd have to have the Swiss blue, wouldn't you, to match?
Yeah.
Because then you could make your own. So you'd have your beautiful stacker ring, and then you could have you could make yourself your bracelets and.
Absolutely.
Necklaces,
if you,
earrings.
Yeah, if you did manage to get your Swiss blue topaz, I've not set it properly there, look. But if you did manage to get your Swiss blue topaz, and then you could treat yourself to a bracelet as well, or a pendant. Oh my.
That is beautiful, isn't it?
Oh my. My producer's absolutely blue obsessed, and she's just literally gone, she just screamed down my ear. Have these all gone, these beautiful rings? Got 4 chances left. So please be quick, my darling. 7 in baskets. Tink's just said, I can't wait for the DVD. Claire is an amazing teacher and has helped me lots on Facebook. Oh, have you?
Yeah.
You're so lovely.
Well, yeah, but thank you. Thanks, Tink. That's lovely.
She lovely, Tink. And she said, big hugs to Claire, Zena and all the crew. Oh, bless you, Tink. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, don't forget as well, as I said, you've got 2 red garnets, you've got 2 serenites, and you've got champagne quartz. So you've got 2 gemstones left over as well. So well done. Okay, right then. Now, they're lovely. Lovely. Right then, are you ready? Oh, I've got some more. Oh my goodness me. Now I've got even less of this one. Are you ready? Oh, hang on. Stack of rings, set of 3 again, size 9 RTS. Bearing in mind, they're a simple ring shank, so they can be resized. If you're looking at these thinking, oh, I really want them, but I'm actually a size 7 or I'm a size 6, you can go up or down 1 or 2 sizes or a size 10. So they would easily resize. Now, that there is just gorgeous, isn't it? Now, stacker ring, okay, so again, you can wear all your stacker rings, okay, so again, that would look really, oh, I tell you what, those worn together, doesn't that look cool? Do you like that,
That's
Claire?
incredible, yeah.
Yeah. Now, what we're going to do is we're also going to bring you some Singida Tanzanian zircon. Now, I've got, if I can pop these in, oops, a daisy. It's actually a bit easy to set when I've not got them on my finger, if that makes sense. In case you're all thinking, why are you trying to do it while it's on your finger? Yeah. Not really going to see many jewellers try and do that. Oh. Yeah.
Is it finders keepers?
It is finders keepers, Claire. There we go. Sorry about that. Hi, Claire.
Don't move.
Yeah, sorry, we've got to just make sure we get that off. Look at that. Thank you, Claire. That's
You're
very
welcome.
sweet of you. Thank you very much.
It was very
darling girl.
sparkly, so I could see it very easily.
Now, look at that. Do you see what I mean about the fact that you're creating high-grade, instantaneous shop window, extraordinarily faceted, and now that, can you understand why zircon gets passed off as diamond? Because it's actually far, far, far rarer than a diamond. It's 4.5 billion, well, 4.4 billion years old. It's got double refraction, which a diamond doesn't have, so the light goes in and splits into 2 and ricochets and bursts out of the gemstone far faster than it went in and creates a fabulous rainbow of fire, which is classed as birefringence, and a diamond can't do well, it doesn't have anywhere near as rare. So I've just popped that on. Now it is a stack of ring set, but I'll just put you that you could wear 1 together, you could wear 2 together, okay, and then if I just manage to pick up the last one as well, because there's 2 zircon.
You're doing this on purpose? Do you want to see my dress again?
Sorry, Kerry and Claire. You tried gem setting with a pair of tweezers. That is why we do recommend you use the proper gem setting, prong setting instead of tweezers. It's not really the best thing to do, but you know what? I think I've just done it. There we go. Right. Thank you, everybody, for being my lovely picker-uppers. But there you go. Oh, it's fell out again. Oh, for goodness sake. Well, there you get the idea, don't you? You do get the idea. I love that one in the middle. That's beautiful. I mean, you could wear it with one or the other. Come on, sit down, you. There you go. It's a bit better. See, look. I mean, they are just superb, aren't they? They slot together beautifully as well, don't they? And 2.4, each one of those Singida Tanzanian zircons is over a carat. So you're talking over a 1 carat, you know, about 1.2 carats there per Singida Tanzanian zircon. Please don't get confused with cubic zirconia. That's what people tried to do. They tried to mimic zircon, and they were very naughty when they named it cubic zirconia because it confuses people. But this is not synthetic, it is not glass, it is the real deal. It is absolutely genuine, fiery, brilliant zircon. So, 3 stack of rings again. You can wear them all individually. Don't have to wear them together if you don't want to. You've got your extra zircon there. If I just hold that up so you can see the wonderful cut. If I can try and avoid dropping it again. Fabulous cut zircon. Show you all the way around there. Big, isn't it? Doesn't want to stay in my tweezers, does it, this morning? Look at that. Gorgeous. All you got to do is pop tease those 4 prongs over the top of that zircon, and you've got 2 fabulous, way over a carat's solitaires, and that delightful sterling silver ring in the centre. They're all hallmarked as well, again, so all absolutely. Do you know, we're even going to beat the last deal. Are you ready for this? £6.65 each. Claire's absolutely flabbergasted, aren't you, Claire?
I was just thinking, what beautiful, you know how a lot of people at the moment, they do bridal fairs, things like that. So what beauty, I mean, because you don't have to have them all together. You could do, obviously, because that's how they sit beautifully together. But if you're having bridesmaids gifts or things like that, I mean, most people pay more than sort of like the £6 or under £10.
Yeah.
What, you know, that's fantastic value,
It's incredible.
isn't it, for
now,
beautiful jewellery?
Realistically, if you saw a zircon ring, in fact, I'll have to ask my lovely, one of my producer or director if they could quickly have a look. I mean, go onto the Gemporia website, search for a zircon ring. You know, talking over 1 carat, I'd love to know how much this would be in sterling silver. You're talking a fair price for a zircon sterling silver ring, and to have it as a stacker set like that, all 3 of those for under £20, that is, each one of those would go for way more than £19.95 individually. That is literally buy 1 get 2 free, isn't it? It's incredible. I mean, Donna, June, Shelley, Tracy collectors in Merseyside, Kirsten, Lynn, Dawn, Barbara, these will all go. We didn't start with very many of them. Okay, oh, thank you, lovely Dion. What size is the carat weight? So we've just had a little look for a zircon ring. We just looked on Gemporia, because obviously we were part of the Gemporia group before. So a similar carat weight of zircon, and it's £29 just for the ring. And that's just for one. And bear in mind, don't forget, that's Gemporia prices. Family-run business, you know, cut all the middlemen out like we do. So just on its own. So let's assume that each one of those, so certainly each of the zircons went for £29 each. That's £58. And then let's say you go, even if you went £20 there, 70, I mean, I'm being really conservative, you probably got £80 worth of ring there, minimum. And that's been super conservative.
But you've got as well added to it, haven't you, the priceless bit, which is the fact if you've done it and you've set it, you know, the pride that you'll have there, and that absolute satisfaction when you either gift it to somebody or you look down and think, I made that.
And they'll be looking at you going, are you really?
Yeah.
I've left the one open so that you can see the open mount. That's the one with the zircon in and obviously the silver in the middle. Fleur just said those gems kept jumping because it's the static electricity from Claire's dress. Yeah, I'm still. She gave me a £1 charity coat earlier, Fleur. I'll get you to wear it when you come on. And I think I am still full of static electricity, and I can't keep them in my tweezers. Now, Wendy just said, any chance these will come up in a size 7? We haven't got any on the show today, Wendy, no. But as I said, you could get those resized if you wanted to. Okay, but we haven't got them. Well, I'll ask for you, Wendy, but we haven't got them on the show this morning. Okay, but you could get them resized if you wanted to. Now, Julie just said, hi, ladies, enjoying this show. Oh, that's lovely, Julie. I'm glad you're enjoying this show. Fantastic. She said, how do you convert ring sizes, for example, L to M to size 7? Okay, so basically, if you ring the call centre, there's a couple of companies that do basically they resize for you, and I think on average, obviously everyone differs, but on average it costs, certainly for a simple band like that, about £10 to £12. Okay, so roughly £10 to £12. If you fall in love with these and think I can't live without them, it's a massive saving. We've just seen a zircon ring on Gemporia, similar carat weight size in sterling silver, £29. So you can, that's basically, give the call centre a call and they could recommend or suggest a couple of companies to you. And as I said, average price about £10 to £12. So I hope that helps you, Julia. Okay, my lovely. Don't forget, we're talking about just over about half an hour before we can bring you the very first DVD by Claire Macdonald, and it's how to write with wire. And it's fantastic, and the whole crew that were involved with filming the DVD said it is brilliant. Claire's an amazing teacher, and we're super excited about launching this DVD in just over half an hour's time, aren't we, Claire?
We are, yeah. We are.
You're all nervous, aren't you? She is happy inside.
I am really happy.
She's really happy inside. She's nervous. And don't forget as well, in the next kit today as well, we've got for you brand new wire, white wire, brand new white wire. Have we got any of those rings left? Have they all gone? Few left, about 2 or 3. So well done, everybody. Right, as Dion is in the producer's chair this morning, in about 5 minutes' time, we have got an amazing strand of incredible, real gem quality, stupendously phenomenal facet work. Look at it. And that blue is full on. It is utterly, utterly gorgeous. The strength of colour is superb. I mean, that's one of the most incredible, I mean, that's exactly what you want in Swiss Blue Topaz. It's pure perfection. And this will be coming your way in 5 minutes' time. 5 minutes' time. Super excited about that. Don't forget as well, this morning, we've got a big strand of fabulous saturation. I'll give you a quick flash again, really quick. Big long strand, lots of beautiful pinks coming through, fantastic saturation of blue. Again, textbook tanzanite, and I guarantee you, especially as we've got Dee in the producer's chair, and you know what she's like for slashing prices, slashing on blue, and we're going under £20. Under £20 again on this one. It's incredible. It's a steal deal. Tell you. Okay. Right then. Ooh. This would go lovely with the kit we've got coming up, because we've got some beautiful Labradorite cabochons, haven't we, Claire?
We have, yeah. We have. Be gorgeous on that.
Would, wouldn't it? Oh, mystic. Anytime you've got any mystic coated gemstone, they are magical. They scintillate and sparkle and glisten. They're magical. I've got a whole metre of sterling silver rosary link chain here with 20 carats. I do think they're ever so sort of you'd never think that I'd got 20 carats, would you, of mystic magenta coated black spinel. I mean, I know I'm high. I mean, the chain goes on and on and on. But with that, as I said, with that mystic coating, you've got all those rainbow colours. They're fascinating. They are gorgeous. Anytime you've got any kind of black spinel, whether it's mystic magenta coated or pure black spinel, it just all that lustre of the silver as well, and all the lustre coming off that fabulous mystic magenta coated black spinel. They're so cute. To get that size faceted as well, 3x2mm. I'll show you on my neckline. Do you mind? Look at this. Whole metre as well, look. Whole metre. We're not scrimping, are we? Now that, yes, you could start playing with it. You could start making other jewellery. You could, but that for me is just an instant standalone necklace, isn't it?
And do exactly the same with your bracelets.
Yep.
You know, come in for summer anklets, things like that.
Anklets, yeah,
festivals,
absolutely, yeah.
You know, on your tiaras, things.
Yeah, they're just wonderful. I mean, that to me, I'd have even just a single bracelet, look, and all the pinks coming off because of the mystic coating.
Yeah, sort of glinting to.
Yeah, they do, aren't they? Yeah. Look at that. Let's get the price in. It's a brilliant deal. $11.90. Now, just remember, we're talking about solid sterling silver. You've got 20 carats of genuine gemstones in there as well. Just in the ones out of focus there in the background, you can just see the golds and the pinks coming through. You've got that, exactly, look, professional, brilliant links between as well. I mean, Alison Terry that came in to say hello to us this morning, she was saying, you know, yeah, once you know how to do a wrap loop, you can make a rosary link chain. She said, but honestly, Zine, she said, the amount of time, she said, I wouldn't waste my time. She said, it would not be worth my time. She said, it would take about 4 hours to make this.
And the cost of the wire and probably the wastage that you would have is probably more than the price of the whole thing.
Yeah, and if you're a full-time professional jewellery maker, if you've had to spend 4 hours making something like this, it wouldn't justify. You'd have to load that into the cost and the price of your jewellery, and it wouldn't add up. So that really does show you what an outstanding deal this is. Brilliance, lustre, incredible sharpness, and on these wonderful, wonderful, beautiful, faceted black spinel. They're incredible. Now, Louise just said in Great Amount, I can't believe we got 11, can I just say again, $11.95 for a metre of black, mystic magenta. It's just incredible. Louise just said, morning, Dion. Oh, good morning, Dion. She said, hi, Louise. She went, hi. Hi, babes. She said, I'm out of the shed. What are you doing in the shed? Why has she been in the shed? Oh, so she said, I'm out of the shed so I can treat myself to Claire's DVD.
Oh,
she come out the shed for you.
Is it a fancy shed? Is it a...
I'm guessing Louise has got a fancy shed.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a fancy... Is it like a jewellery maker shed, Louise?
That'd be good.
Oh, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Go down the garden into your jewellery maker shed. And have a little radio in there and a little radiator and a little potty plant. Is that the image that have we got the right image there, Louise, of your shed? Yeah. Show it. I want to know what Louise's shed's like. I'm hoping it's got a potty plant in it and a radiator. I do. Look at that again. Look at that again. $11.90. Bearing in mind, you could easily make 2 16-inch necklaces and a bracelet, couldn't you? Now, hello, Alan. Alan.
Oh, lovely, Alan.
Guest designer, Alan. He just said, good luck with the vintage weekend and the DVD launch. He said,
love him.
Please remind the girls London is waiting. Alan. Yeah, me and Jenny keep saying we're going to go down and go have a night out with Alan.
Well, so do me and Fleur. So can you imagine
Should just do all four of us. Alan.
I think Alan would.
I think he could cope with all four of us.
Yeah, I think
Alan,
he could.
darling boy. So you, Fleur, me, Jenny, can you cope? Text him. Louise said, no, it's got no reception in the shed. She said, so I can't keep buying. Oh, right, so you have to come out the shed because you can't get any. Got you. Got you, Louise. She didn't say she got a potted shed, did she? A potted plant, did she? I'm gutted now. She didn't say it. Right, then the good news is stay out the shed, Louise, because it's star buy time and it's amazing Swiss Blue Topaz, so stay with us. Okay, now I don't even have to begin to tell you just what an outstanding, truly exceptional strand of Swiss Blue Topaz this is. I mean, this is about as good as you're ever likely to see on Swiss Blue Topaz. Now, this is going to create very, very high-end jewellery, okay? This is to be used, in my opinion, very sparingly, very lovingly. This demands respect, doesn't it? This is everything you could, if I turn that to one side, because the clarity on those is exceptional. Look at the number of facets. Just look at the number. We've made sure that the light can enter this gemstone. It's been cut at the absolute perfect critical angle. And the reason that needs to be done right, there are different calculations on a gemstone, in case you weren't aware. And there are calculations that tell the lapidurist, the gem cutter, exactly how to cut the gemstone. It's very mathematical. It's a critical angle which allows just the right amount of light to go into a gemstone. So a gemstone's beauty and its saturation and its depth of colour and the way that it glows is all about how it interacts with light. That's the whole, to get colour, you have to interact with light. That's the whole point. Now, have you ever, let's be honest, have you ever seen a strand of Swiss Blue Topaz like this? Ever? That grade? This is just quite simply the most stunning strand of Swiss Blue Topaz, I don't know about you, Claire, I've ever seen.
And yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
It's just amazing. 50 carats. 50 carats. just sensational Swiss blue topaz. I mean, you often get pleochroism. This gemstone dates back to the Bible, thousands of years of history. It's November's birthstone. It's incredible brilliance, and there is a thing called the gamut point, and which is basically the perfect colour for blue, and this hits the gamut point for the perfect blue. It's incredible. I'll show you on my neckline as well. That for me, I'll tell you what I would be doing. If you've got any of the silver chain we had earlier, I'd have a nice sort of droplet of 30-40 mil on a silver chain, or don't forget on the morning show tomorrow, we have the 9-carat gold findings, solid 9-carat gold being launched on the Jewellery Maker tomorrow morning. It's very excited, we all are. But if you had that on just a long sterling silver chain on earrings or pendant, they'd make the most incredible ring as well. You're talking, you could ask a very, very good price point for jewellery incorporating these Swiss blue topaz. They're just sensational. I'll get the price in for you. I'll give you a count so that you can work out the amount of pieces of jewellery that you could create with this stunning strand. Very, very high grade. If we manage to get this into double figures, I'll be very pleased. Very, very pleased, because that is incredible for 50 carats of Swiss blue topaz. Are you ready? Oh, she has as well. Okay, I did not I was hoping. Can we go a bit more, because it's blue? She just said, you don't need to ask. I mean, it is a phenomenal strand. Absolutely, yeah. So, okay, $89.95, fantastic. Can I give you a count so you get an idea of what you're dealing with? Can I just show you as well? It is graduated as well. I don't have many. I'm so sorry. This is your real, I mean, yeah, imagine just even one of those in a drop earring. It would just look, what would you do with these, Claire?
I think I'd be tempted to separate them out. So you know how you've got that rosary link chain?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do obviously all of them on that, but I'd just maybe have, say, 3 and rosary link, excuse me, in between each one. So I've got the maximum. I split them up and I got that gap, so I could see the maximum of that surface area for that.
Yeah, exactly, because with that many facets on, they're incredible, aren't they?
Yeah.
Can I just tell you, there are 31 on this particular strand. It's a guaranteed 50 carats. They are amazing, absolutely amazing. Now, just to put this into context, okay, because I appreciate it's an $89.95 price point, but if you take that per gemstone, it's £3. How much? £3? It's just under £3 each. So there are 31 on there. We're talking under £3 for a quality of Swiss blue topaz like that. It's incredible. Now, Louise has just said, oh my OMW, does that mean oh my world? Oh my wow. Oh my woohoo! Never seen OMW.
I like that one though,
I like
last one.
OM woohoo! She just said that is stunning, truly amazing. Sorry, I didn't say good morning, Zena, Claire and everyone. That's no problem, Louise.
Good morning, Louise.
Good morning, Louise. Hope you're having good fun in your shed. Now look at those, aren't they amazing? Absolutely amazing. And Alan just said, don't forget D2. But to come on to London, he said, not a challenge, more of a pleasure. But not this week, because I'm off with the flu. And swallowing razor. Oh, I've just had it, Alan. Oh, it's horrible. Off with the flu and swallowing razor blades. Miss you all loads. He's not really. He just means, obviously, he's got a sore throat. Yeah, we'll arrange that.
Yeah.
We will arrange that. And Claire in Bridgen said, loving this show, everyone. I cannot wait to get Claire's DVD. Just love your work. You are so clever. Thank you, Claire.
Oh, thanks, Claire.
And that's from Claire. That's to you, Claire,
So,
from
yeah.
Claire.
Claire, good name.
Yeah. Now,
Thanks,
can I
Claire.
just show you this on the neckline again? It's superb. If you want brilliance, do you know when my cousin came over from Australia, she was here for a few years as an air stewardess, and when she left, I bought her 3 pairs of sterling silver Swiss blue topaz, because against the skin tone, especially if you're somebody that's, I can't show you properly obviously, but if you've got blue eyes, tell you what, you put Swiss blue topaz against, look at that, against your skin tone. Do you see? Isn't that dramatic? Absolutely phenomenal. But again, if you have those as an earring, and you do have your blue eyes, then they really bring.
Can you imagine, the earrings. If you did earrings, say, and you've got, like, you know, some of the large pearls that we do, the large sort of cream or the white pearls, just one pearl and one.
And that blue to bring really bring the blue out.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just checking. Is everybody okay to check out? Because I've got a collector in Derbyshire, a collector in the West Midlands. I've got Dawn in, you can see how many I've got left. I'm way over allocated if you all check out. I've got Dawn in the West Sussex, Sheila in Aberdeenshire, Suze in Lanarkshire, Kathleen in Alaska, collector in Greater London, Faye in Greater London, collector in Northumberland, Jane in Kent, Davinia, good morning to you, sweet pea, in West Sussex, Sheila in Aberdeenshire, you've just got them. Anybody, I'll tell you what, if Steve Bennett were here now, Steve Bennett that launched the company, he would be shocked. Genuinely, I said if we could get this under 100, and I did mean every word of that, we would be doing very, very well for you. That is less than £3. You can't get Swiss Blue Topaz of this grade at less than £3. How we've done this, I don't quite know. Louise just said, oh my word, I'm trying to be a lady. Oh, it's oh my word, I didn't think of that.
I was just thinking that.
I didn't think of that, did I?
Yeah.
That was a bit obvious, wasn't it? Now, Davinia, you've just had a really, really, really good idea. She just said, oh my word, I wish the bank balance would stretch to buy this strand. Do you know what you could do though, Denise? There are 31 on there. If you split this with 2 friends, you could have roughly 10 each for £30. And you'd easily make your money back on this, wouldn't you? Easily. But Davinia's saying, oh, if only my bank balance would stretch to buy this. It's amazing. I'm just concerned about the amount because I'm way over allocated, but there seems to be a little bit of a queue in checking out your baskets. Now, a customer's just said, could you say happy birthday to Julie, please? I could. Will Julie know who it's from? Because you haven't said who you are. So, if you're Julie, your friend, although we don't know who the friend is, has just said, could you please say happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Julie.
Happy birthday, Julie.
Have a grill day.
Happy birthday, Julie. I've just watched War and Peace and they call it your name day.
Don't tell me.
Oh, have you not watched it all yet?
I've watched a bit of it.
Oh.
Don't tell me.
Oh. I watched 3 episodes on Saturday and 3 episodes on Sunday. Well, I was off poorly. I was so fed up. Yeah, other period dramas are available. Now, Sharon Louise, good morning, dog. Oh, Sharon Louise sent me a picture of her lovely dog yesterday.
Oh, little Troy.
Little Troy, yeah.
He's lovely,
He's cute, isn't he? She said he's a little monkey. She said, good morning, Dion, Z, Claire, Kerry and crew, loving the show.
Good morning, Sharon.
That's the lovely Cass down there in her cubbyhole. We like to treat her, look. Aye. And then we've... Oh, she's gone. Oh, bye, Cass. And then we've got the wonderful, wonderful Ollie. He's surrounded by women. He has got a hard job. And Catherine just said, Claire... Oh, listen to this message, Claire. Oh. You're beautiful inside and out.
Aww.
Now, it says your walk, but I think it means work. Because it said walk. And you've not been making a Chinese today, have you? But she says, your work demos are amazing. Would you like the bangle I made you demoed?
Oh, is that Kath that...
Oh, is this Catherine that's put on your Facebook page about the bangle she's made?
Yeah, she made a beautiful...
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, wow.
I think I commented, didn't I, Catherine, on your post and said stunning. I think
Absolutely,
I did.
Yeah, and I couldn't believe the speed of how, made it like within the 24 hours.
And it was posted and photographed and on.
Yeah, with a beautiful solar quartz. Yeah, you did a fantastic job. That's really lovely. But I think she should keep it and be very proud of it. But that's very, very kind. Thank you.
Oh, bless
That's really nice, isn't it?
Oh,
we got a lovely
audience.
Yeah, really lovely.
We've got a lovely...
Thanks,
No, I've only...
Kath.
Oh, isn't she lovely? Yeah, I think I commented on her post. Now, come on, you lovely lot. We're way over allocated. You've not checked out. Can't put this back in the back. I've got 15 people with it in their back. Oh, Davinia's got it. Congratulations, Davinia. She might have had a thought about swapping it, sharing it with her friends. Linda in Angus has just got one. Sheila's got one. Sue. Elaine's got 2. Karen in Cornwall. Pamela, Shawlene, Angela, Deborah in Pennsylvania. Well done. We've now got Marilyn, Natasha, collectors in Derbyshire, Dawn in West Sussex, Sue's in Lanarkshire, Kathleen in Alaska, collector in Greater London, Faye in Greater London, collector in Northumberland, Janie Kent, collector in the West Midlands. 31 Swiss Blue Topaz with that incredible... I mean, that for me is about... That's the bonus of buying from JewelleryMaker, because we work with some of the most incredibly talented gem cutters on the planet. And it shows there, doesn't it, in those? They are just sensational. I can't stay on these any longer. I've got too much to bring you this morning, but you've got 10 chances. I've now got double that amount with double that amount of people with it in their baskets. So we're not going to have enough to go around. It is a first come, first serve. So good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Ooh. Oh, I love this colour of zircon. Now, we've popped this in today because we think for the fact that we've launched our vintage fair weekend, that these glorious zircons, look at these, perfect for vintage, isn't it? Look at those. Now, zircon comes in an array of colours. I mean, red zircon being one of the most hard to get hold of. People love the blue zircon. People love the white zircon. But I must say, for me, I think these caramel zircons are dreamy. They've got an earthiness to them. They've got a delightful warmth, real warmth to them. And I love the way I love the way we graduate these. So you've got some delightful smaller ones as you start the strand. Really pretty. Those little droplets look perfect droplets. And they start at 4x3, and then can you see as they gently graduate in size and just keep going larger and larger and larger. And that tone is delightful. You still get all the fire. They're exquisite faceted drops, totally natural. And the thing to mention about zircon, so I love wearing zircon because you don't have to worry. It's like when you wear a diamond, you don't have to worry too much about a zircon because it's got a really good hardness, right up to 7.5 on the Mohs hardness scale. Now, if you think the changes that planet Earth has gone through over the past 4.4 billion years, you're talking about all the big tectonic plates and landmass that have come together and crunched together, and volcanoes and amazing pressure and temperature, and you know, this gemstone's had to go through every change that this planet, since the very beginning of this planet, this has had to withstand everything it's had thrown at it, nature-wise. I mean, this really is an incredible gemstone. It really is. And that is going to create really elegant jewellery, isn't it? Really exceptional, elegant jewellery. It's divine. Absolutely. It has got like a very vintage, antique-esque type look to it, hasn't it? Okay, right, let's do it. £27.95, but you know what? We're not stopping there today. We're going to give this away, in my opinion, 80 carats. Yeah, quite right, Dion's just put price. Wow, she's just gone under £20. No way. Today on the show this morning, you're going to be able to get 80 carats of sensational caramel zircons going under 20 and tanzanite going under 20 as well, would you believe? Oh my. What do you think, Claire?
It's making me think of, you know what, very vintage, you know, old sepia photograph.
Yeah,
Those type of tones. It's I don't think I've ever seen that strand before. It's beautiful.
It's
I think,
glorious.
and it would look gorgeous with the tanzanite. I think just a couple of those with the blues.
Totally agree. Totally agree. Now, Julianne and lovely Robert said, thank you, lovely ladies. As my hubby is sat here grinning, she said, is he? She said, hello, Robert. She said, I think the birthday wishes were sent from him.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh. Well done, Robert. That was really thoughtful.
Oh, Robert.
Brownie points for that.
Oh, and Julie's just said, I'm waiting for the DVD. Well, don't worry, it's coming up in just over 10 minutes' time. Oh, Robert. Do you know, Robert, brownie points for that, my friend.
Very good.
Texted in happy birthday while your wife sat there.
That is lovely.
Isn't that lovely? Happy birthday, Julie, from us and your lovely Robert. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, I've made my day, that does. Jacqueline just said, good morning, girls. We like girls, don't we, Claire?
We do.
Like girls. We like girls. I don't think that doesn't sound right, did it? Yes, I mean, I like being called girls. I like all girls. Please stop all these mad prices. My husband will be locking me in my shed. Oh, another person in their shed. That's Louise and Jacqueline in their shed. Full time soon, she said. Great show, like every day. Oh, Jacqueline, you are so kind. That's 2 girls in their shed today. They're out and about in their sheds. Sheds rock. That is incredible. Isn't that incredible? Would you like to see that with the Swiss Blue Topaz or the Tanzanite? I'd love to see that with the blue.
I think it would go beautifully with the blue.
Shall I just quickly? Yeah. So we'll see it with the Swiss Blue. That Swiss Blue is amazing. So somebody just said, it's Deborah. Deborah in Pennsylvania on this Swiss Blue Topaz. She just said, I've just done a search. She means on the internet. She went, there's a similar bead strand of that Swiss Blue Topaz. She said, here in the US, which is $460. And she said, bearing in mind you went to $89.95 on this. She said, as a conversion on today's rate, she said, that's $116. So we've gone from 106. So basically, a quarter of the price it should be. A quarter of the price. So that's what I'm saying. I know it's a considered purchase price on the Swiss Blue Topaz at $89.95, but it's a phenomenal saving and way, way, way below the price that it should be. But again, is also, if you manage to get, oh yeah, so even if you put that lovely zircon with the Swiss Blue Topaz or the Tanzanite, look amazing, wouldn't it? Really, Deborah in Pennsylvania, can I just say thank you, because sometimes when we sit here as presenters and we talk to you about the saving and the quality and the price is way below what you should be paying, sometimes I think people think, really? And it's actually really, because we do all the research, we know emphatically, 100% that we are way below the price that we should be, way below the market retail price. But it's actually really lovely of you to go and do the research as well, so that you can see it for yourself, so that it's not just listening to us telling you. Now Fiona's just said, good morning, you stunners. Oh, we'll have that, Fiona.
Oh, I think Mrs. Harry's mum, Mrs. Potter.
Is it Fiona Potter?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, Fiona Potter.
Best hugger.
A message. It was her birthday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
Yeah, happy birthday,
Happy
lovely.
birthday for yesterday, Fiona Potter. I said to her, she should have brought in Oliver of the oven and we could have baked her a cake. That flipping oven. She said, look here. Oh, hang on, we're in trouble. Oh, hang on. I haven't read that far. There's me, not looking. She went, look here. I'm away at a wedding. Oh, yeah. Shouldn't you keep tempting me? She said, how am I ever going to get the polyfiller on straight? Fiona Potter.
Oh, lovely Fiona.
Oh, she said, yes, it's me, I'm old, you're not old. You're only as old as the man you feel, Fiona.
She's a beautiful woman.
She's only 21. Now, morning Zena and Claire. Dee said, good morning, Dee. She said, loving the show and the gemstones. She said, I have my own money, so I can buy what I like. So no complaints from my hubby, and I own a shed. Good for you, Dee.
Yeah.
Do you know, Dee, I was like you. I used to have my little 2-up, 2-down house. I lived there on my own for years. I had my own shed. I had wine up in the loft. I thought I'd proper grown up. I did. So as I had wine up in my loft, I thought, enough wine in the house so you just haven't got like a bottle at the top. That makes me sound like a right lush. But
no, I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean? It made me feel grown up.
Yeah.
Proper grown up, it did. Good for you.
Yeah,
good for
well
you,
done,
Dee.
Dee.
Yeah, we don't all need them. We don't all need them. Man. Yeah. Tanya said, good morning, ladies. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Tanya. Zena, thank you for your comment on my necklace. It's made my morning. Oh, Tanya. I'm off to the shop to get stuff to make cakes with the girls. Oh,
nice.
Oh, I love cake. We just had a tart, didn't we?
We did.
We had a tart in the break. I've saved you one, Mike. Mike's got his bottom lip out on camera. I've saved you one. Don't panic. Cool, tell you what. But yeah, Tanya, my pleasure, my sweet pea, gorgeous face. Aren't they lovely? Are they all gone? We can't have any of these left at £20. $19.95. Look at that facet work. Look at that. I know I keep banging on about facet work, but you know what? We work with lapidarists that have had, we're talking some of the generations of families have had experience of lapidary passed down from father to son for 600 years. That's how that's the talent, and it is a talent. It's a real art. I've tried it. In fact, I have got in my handbag in the studio. I might show it you in the break. I've got the smoky quartz that I faceted in. It was in India, and it's horrific. In fact, shall I show it you?
Is it really hard?
It's really bad. Oh, it's so difficult. It is. I had every Indian man in the room in fits of laughter, and they don't laugh that much because they could not get the breath of how bad my faceting was. Keith. Sorry, Keith. I gave Keith almost a sex change then. I called him Kath. Sorry, Keith. Keith, got them. I was drooling from the minute you put them on the TV. Keith, they're amazing, aren't they? And you're in beautiful Devon, you lucky man. In Devon, you lucky thing. Now, do you put the jam on first or the cream on first on your scones? Jam. I think it's cream in Devon.
Is it?
I think they put cream on first. Will you let us know, Keith? Would you mind?
Yeah.
Because they do it different ways.
Yeah.
I do jam and then cream, but they do it the other way around. I think in Devon.
They?
I think so. I think so. I think so. Right then, we have now got, my lovelies, coming up for you, we have got Tanzanite sterling silver chain star buy for you. Get yourselves ready because it's amazing. Okay, my lovelies, we've got a beautiful Tanzanite strand coming up later on this morning at under £20. We've got Claire Macdonald's amazing first ever DVD on how to wire write, or write with wire, however you want, wire writing. But we have now got, now I'm very limited, so very much first come, first served, okay, on this. 50 centimetres, so half a metre, solid 925 sterling silver, really pretty chain with Tanzanite. Now I'm thinking Tanzanite is the gemstone of new beginnings. It's perfect gemstone for weddings for that very reason. A, because it's blue. B, because it's for new beginnings. It is the gemstone of childbirth. So again, perfect for little christening bracelets. Again, for wedding commissions. Anybody with a December birth done, as you know. I do have that amazing strand of Tanzanite coming up later on today as well. Absolutely brilliant, under £20. But I am very, very limited on this star buy. It's been super popular. I've got just the last few for you. Only got 65 remaining, and they are just so, so pretty, aren't they? They're set up just less than about a centimetre apart. You've got, unbelievably, they're 10 carats of Tanzanite. Let's not forget that. Glorious. Really pretty. I've got to get it. I've got to just show you this, because again, as I said, you can do whatever you like with it, but again, if you just want it as a solo star performance with a really pretty Tanzanite necklace, Davinia's straight in. $29.95. Not stopping there. We know what Dion's like with blue, don't we? She's a madam. She is. She's an absolute madam. Oh wow! No.
That was a big jump, wasn't it?
Oh my goodness me, Dion, thank you, lovely girl. Wow.
That's incredible.
If I was at home, I'd have that right now. This is a Tanzanite. I mean, I bought a Tanzanite necklace off Gemporia for my brother, for his girlfriend, and it was, I'll tell you now, I think it was £44.95 if I remember correctly, and it was about half a carat Tanzanite. Half a carat of Tanzanite. You've got 10 carats of Tanzanite there, which has gone to £14.95. And you've got half a metre of sterling silver as well. I don't blame anybody that's gone for twos, like Cheryl. Sue in Kent's got 2. Collection Carmarthen's got 3. I don't blame you. In fact, I'm over allocated already. So the list is huge. I'm talking Sue, Susan, Angela. I can't keep up with you all. Angela, Christine, Susan, Claire, Carola, Collectors, Patricia, Jane, Christina, Hazel, Daphne, Mary, Beryl. I'm not going to have enough, my lovelies. I'm really, really not going to have enough. I'm so sorry, but grab them. Oh, we've got Jan Dwyer. Been talking about you, Jan, this morning. She said, hello, lovely ladies in the team. She said, my doggy is waiting to go for a walk. But I've told her, no, she's going to have to wait, she said, because until I've got my copy of Claire's DVD. Love you all. Jan, do you mind, Jan, I told on you this morning. I said, because Claire, bless her, she did the same thing you did Christmas Day morning when you launched your Channel Set Pendant DVD, and you cried 3 times by 17 minutes past 8. Do you remember on Christmas Day? Claire, we had proper tears this morning. She had to leave the studio and compose herself. She's so excited and nervous and everything else, and she had little tears actually running down your face, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Bless her.
I love Jan. She's
Bless
lovely.
her. Oh,
really
Jan.
lovely,
Jan's
lovely
I
lady.
love Jan.
Yeah.
We all love Jan.
Yeah.
Jan Dwyer, we love you. Poor dog's crossing her legs.
I know.
Poor
doggy.
dog's waiting to go for a walk, Claire. You're causing,
doggy.
You're bringing the UK to a standstill, Claire Macdonald. The DVD's coming up just after the break, so get ready. And Jan said, get the tissues ready, Claire. Yeah, because once all the nice messages, that's what set Jan off.
Oh, no.
It did. The DVD, can I just tell you that... Are we doing it after the break, Dee? Straight after this break, you are going to get the chance to get your hands on this brand new, I'll just quickly show it you, very first ever DVD from the highly talented Claire Macdonald, who was voted by you in December as, she's going to go again, as Design of the Year. Are you going to go again? You're going to go again.
I'm not.
You are. Your eyes are
I'm
going
not.
again. Your eyes are going again. Bless you. Yeah, so get you. In fact, we're going to send somebody to the toilets to get her some tissue. We are. Don't worry, we're going to look after her. She's absolutely fine. We're going to give her lots of cuddles in the break. Get ready. The first DVD is after the break. See you in a minute.
Now, in terms of value, gold fluctuates massively. Maybe some would say not as much as the stock market or housing prices, but it does fluctuate quite a lot. In fact, it's come down a little bit over the recent year or two, but the long-term trend tends to be upwards. And the interesting thing about gold, of course, is most gold in the world is used in jewellery. A lot of people think it's used in other things as well, which is true. It's even used to put sunblocks on windows in big office blocks. But most of the world's gold is in jewellery. It's been worn. And the great fact I heard recently was that something like 99% of all the gold ever uncovered is still in jewellery today, which is amazing. It just gets, you know, you can melt it down, you can reuse it, you can melt it down, you can reuse it, and so on and so forth. So the gold in your wedding band or in anything you buy might have been Cleopatra might have been wearing it. Who knows? It might have been recycled 100 times. A lot of people get confused about the difference between white gold, yellow gold and rose gold. In fact, many people actually think it comes out the ground 3 different colours. The reality is all gold, when it comes out the ground, is yellow. It's that bright, vibrant colour that we're used to seeing as gold. So how do we get white gold and how do we get rose gold? Well, all gold that we buy, whether it be 9K, 14K, 18K, is all an alloy of different metals and the gold. So to turn it rose gold, in with the gold we blend copper. That gives us that lovely warm rose gold colour. And then to turn from yellow gold all the way to white gold, and that's why we always say white gold's the most expensive, is we have to alloy it with other expensive metals like silver, palladium and platinum to convert yellow all the way to white. And the higher the purity, so start at 9K, 14K, 18K, the higher the purity, like 18K, the harder it is to get that beautiful white colour.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. You don't have to wait any longer. I know you've all been absolutely desperate to get hold of this. Now, I'm going to tell you now, when we launch this DVD, it is going to create a little bit of a wait on the telephones. We've told the call centre they are primed, they are ready, they will get to you. And it is a free phone number on that 0800 6444 655. You know when you start to get clammy palms because you're so excited now. I know, you're so excited. Now, Claire Macdonald is to wire writing as Fleur Hastings is to chainmail. That's what I'm, as Mark Smith is to macrame. That's the kind of thing that I'm talking about. This DVD, can I just tell you before, this DVD, I'll show it you, okay? This DVD is Claire Macdonald's first ever DVD. The great thing about this DVD is it is for everybody, because I was talking to Claire about this morning, and she's tried to incorporate a DVD where every single person, any experience, whether you're absolutely brand new, whether you've never tried to write with wire before, this DVD is for you. If you're experienced as well, if you want, she's trying to then teach you how to make literally necklace, ring, key rings, everything you could wish for, okay? Every single thing you could wish for. And now don't forget as well, we've got Mother's Day coming up on the 6th of March, okay? Mother's Day for the 6th of March. And you've done mom, dad, everything else. Let's get the graphics in for you on this one so you can get hold of this wire writing DVD. We're so excited. There you go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
And we do the flowers and we do hearts and butterflies as well, so different motifs.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. I'm waiting for you. Oh, right. No, sorry, I thought we were doing it now. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, let's go for it. Absolutely. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Are you ready? Here is the chance. It's the code CIT, what? City 09, that's easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
City 09, CITY 09, introducing how you can write with wire. And I've stood next to Claire on a few occasions and watched Claire and her teaching technique. And we love you, Claire. It's official, we love you. And look how neat and tidy. And the great thing is, you know, we've all got wire, and again, it's a great way to use the ends and scraps of wire as well, isn't it?
Yeah. That's exactly what the rainbow is, so... Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to turn that dad round as well so you can see it properly because it's wonderful. Oh, the rainbow. I love the rainbow. The rainbow's, look at that. It's a happy rainbow, isn't it?
It is.
It is. It's exactly what it does. And Hillia's just said in Berkshire now, keep breathing, Claire.
I know, yeah. Thanks, Hillia.
Do you know, I can actually feel Claire next to me holding her breath because you put a lot of time and effort into this, haven't you? This is
it's a passion. Everyone knows I love the wire writing.
Can I just ask, what got you into wire writing?
I've always really liked it. I've always just, I like that you can personalise things. You know, and it's never really gone out of fashion. You know, it's always there because it can be so personal for things,
Absolutely,
can't it? So,
yeah. It's gorgeous, and it's a lovely way, especially like with somebody with like, if you're like me, and I know a lot of you have got really unusual names. So if you're like me, but as a kid, as you grew up, you could never get anything with your name on it. Never. Couldn't get a keyring, couldn't get a name plaque for your bedroom door, couldn't get a mug, couldn't get anything with your name on it. So actually, to be able to create something that's personal to you with your name on, or family members, or especially for Mother's Day and anniversaries and birthdays, it's something very special to you. Or like that, if you're having a down day, or, you know, we have some people sometimes say, oh, I'm only having a 3 out of 10 day today, you know, and you put something like that and it says happy, and it kind of makes you have the mindset of being happy for the day.
Absolutely, yeah.
It really does. Love it. And now our lovely Leanne, do you know, I had a feeling you'd message in Leanne. She's lovely, isn't she, in Devon, and from Bracelet. She's wonderful. She's a real supporter of JewelleryMaker. She said, Claire, words cannot describe, she said, how talented you are. Love, love.
Thanks, Leanne. That's
Isn't
lovely.
that lovely? Now, this, if I just turn it around for you there, so you can have a little look at the back as well, it'll just give you an idea. Now, what Claire does is she gives you an introduction to the DVD. She then teaches you on the front, you've just had that lovely image of the love necklace, which you can make into a ring as well. So we've got the ring there as well with the love on for you. And then, as you can see from the back there as well, you've got the chance of learning how to... What's hope necklace? Is it just the word hope?
Yeah, so you've got a hope there, but we also go through sort of doing the bracelet of so how you would attach it, and you can see the different motifs as well. So
how to decorate it. Yeah, really, really pretty. And then we've got the how to do the key rings. I think key rings be really popular.
Yes.
Yeah. Really, really popular. Yeah. And then the happy rainbow necklace as well. And that for Mother's Day. I mean, what mother is going to be absolutely bowled over with owning that beautiful... Is that class? Have you done that as a necklace?
No, that one's a little key ring as well.
The key
yeah.
Oh,
so the mum and dad ones are the key rings. But yeah, I think with each of the designs you could do, so you could make a necklace into a key ring, or you could make the heart, the mum heart into a pendant. I mean, there's nothing to stop you, you know, you sort of like put your spin on it, really.
Absolutely, they're lovely. Oh, Miss Janet in East Sussex has just said, she said, yes, I've got it. Well done.
I hope you enjoy it.
Well done. Brilliant introduction. Let's get the price in. Do you know, I've got to say, I do think, I mean, let's face it. I mean, what's the minimum wage these days? Minimum wage is what? It's got to be £6, £7, £8, is it these days? Got to be, hasn't it? Now, if we were to book Claire Macdonald for an hour of her time, she's not going to charge us £4.95, is she? Not on your Nelly. And yet you, as the JewelleryMaker audience, you get the chance to get pretty much an hour of your time, isn't it? And all your experience and all your talent.
And I don't stop talking as well
No,
through the whole thing.
every
step is explained, so I don't stop.
But you're very relaxed in the way that you teach. And the great thing is, you know, sometimes if you're watching the programme live and you're trying to remember when we're doing the demonstrations, and sometimes you haven't just nailed a technique. And sometimes, we've only got a certain amount of time. You have about 40 minutes to do a demonstration, don't you? So the great thing about these DVDs, you can take it at your own pace. You can pause while you master the technique, whether it's the flourish, whether it's the actual font of the writing yourself, because you do have to engage your brain a little bit with wire writing, don't you?
Yeah.
To think how you're going to get to the next letter and get in position to drop down.
Yeah. But we go through all those steps doing that, so it's.
But I've watched you do it on several occasions, and it is fascinating, and it's really, really enjoyable. But it should come almost with a health warning. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, Claire, but once you master the art of being able to write with wire, it is quite addictive, isn't it?
Absolutely, because then you can, you know how you'd said, say, with the next kit with the white wire.
Oh, that brilliant brand new white wire.
Yeah, so if you, I do cake toppers and things like that. So
do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Because you can just completely, it's a reasonably cheap way to totally personalise a cake.
Absolutely.
You're not gonna, it's going to be completely unique.
Yeah.
So you can pick any of those, any of the words that are there, or your own word. But just do that.
Brilliant, fantastic. We've got the macrame.
Oh.
The macrame, Monsieur Macrame, Mark Smith on the text. He just said, Claire.
Oh.
He said, what can I say other than I am so proud of you? Oh, bless him, so proud of you. He said, I love you even more.
Oh, thanks, Mark.
Rumour.
Yeah.
Mark Smith, good morning. In fact, Mark Smith was the last person I messaged before I went to sleep last night. Oh, hang on.
Was he?
You're off again, aren't you?
Oh.
Oh, look at him.
I was messaging him as well then, so
Yeah,
we've got both of us.
Yeah,
so.
I was messaging him.
Yeah.
Oh, don't start.
No,
don't,
I'm all
you'll
right.
set me off again.
I can't, no, because look at this huge bit of...
Well, we said we'd get you some tissue.
I know that Cass has given
we
me...
spare no expense here on JewelleryMaker to look after our guest designers. We promised you tissue, didn't we? You got tissue.
Yeah.
Good morning. And Lavinia. Oh, what a beautiful name, Lavinia.
Lovely
beautiful.
Lavinia.
She said, hi, ladies. Good morning. Good morning. She said, I just got my copy of Claire's DVD. I have been waiting since your very first day on JewelleryMaker. Congratulations on your launch, Claire. And that's lots of kisses from Lavinia.
Thanks, Lavinia.
How long have you been with us on JewelleryMaker, Claire?
It was a year in October.
So we're talking... over a year we've all been waiting for this DVD. So it's been a long time coming, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But £4.95. I mean, what an incredible deal. And those rings are beautiful. Lovely personalised gifts. Now, I tell you now, when we launched Jan Dwyer's Channel Set DVD on Christmas Day, sold out, over sort of 1,200 copies sold out so quickly, and this is looking to go the same way, quite rightfully so. Claire did, after all, you did vote Claire her design of the year, didn't you, Claire?
Yes, yeah.
I was on the show when we presented Claire with her award, big massive trophy like the Oscars, and she wore it round her neck for the whole show.
I could have to do earrings. No,
did you wear it home in the car as well?
Yeah, I've had it, yeah.
Fantastic. So £4.95. And Claire, I tell you what, the crew that I spoke to when they filmed this DVD, they've all said what a wonderful time they had, how brilliant a teacher Claire is, and how enjoyable it was to make the DVD. So that gives you some idea, just as a collective team here at JewelleryMaker, how knocked out we are with this DVD, and we're so proud to be bringing it to you today. And actually, I do class myself very, very humbled and very... No, I am though, because I think you're amazing. Sorry, I don't mean to... I keep setting her off, sorry. And we've just had a message in from Raditha, our guest designer, as well. And has this just come in? Oh, hang on. Oh, no, Susan just said, Claire, bless you, give her a hug, Zine. OK, come on. Let's give you a hug. Oh, come on, gorgeous face. Thank you. Keep setting her off. We do. She's so happy. They're happy tears, aren't they?
I'm really, yeah, because it's... You know, it's a DVD that I've done. It's amazing.
I was the same when I filmed my first DVD. Bearing in mind, I just stand here and just sort of introduce you and don't really do a fat lot. But I was really nervous. I was so excited. Yeah. And it is, you're like, oh, I'm
really proud.
I know. We're going to have to wait to walk up the red carpet, aren't we? Yeah. Tell you and get our award. Now, Rajitha, good morning, lovely sweet pea. Lovely lady, Rajitha. She said, hi, I'm so happy for you. She said, congratulations, my dear. She said, lots of love to you both and Dion too. Oh, Dion gets a mention. So, good morning, Rajiv. That's so lovely, isn't it?
She is a lovely lady.
Do you know, and that's the lovely thing about JewelleryMaker. It's a real family, from the management down to all the crew, to all you lovely, lovely JewelleryMaker viewers at home. All the time and consideration and support that you're sending in on text for Claire this morning is very well received. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. Now then, I'm not going to show you all the names, but that's the kind of list of people that are getting Claire's DVD this morning. Okay, so it's selling very, very quickly. So congratulations, Claire.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, well done, my darling girl. And you can keep checking that out. The code was CITY, CITY09, and we'll pop it on the bottom of the screen for you. So I'd like to present you with your very first DVD. You can take that home today. I'll buy it for you.
Thank you.
Right then, okay, should we do the kit now? Because not only we just bought you Claire Macdonald's brand new, very first DVD, we've now got some brand new. We kept saying, didn't we, after all these clearance shows, we would promise to bring you brand new pieces, brand new products, and that's exactly what we've done for you today. We have got, oh, that's lovely, Claire.
Oh, thank you.
I sat for hours to model for that for Claire. I did. Sat for hours. She didn't even make me a cup of tea. I had all flowers in my hair and everything, didn't I, Claire?
You did, yeah.
Oh, little birdie.
It moves, that one, the little birdie does. Can I move it?
Yeah,
Can I go over and move it?
Please do. We've had Maxine in Tennessee got up at 3 o'clock in the morning. She said, I got up at 3 o'clock to get mine. She said, congratulations, Claire.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Maxine.
Did you just move it?
Oh, I did, yes. Did you see it? Did you see me do it?
Can you do it again? Can you do it again? Can you make the bird take flight, Claire? Oh, he does this. Oh, how lovely.
Oh, he's got stuck. Look, there he is.
Oh, that is really beautiful. That is gorgeous. Oh, I love that. Isn't the white wire lovely? Now, I'll show you the Labradorite cabochons. Of course I will. But super excited. Oh, my goodness me. You ready for this? We have got brand new, we've never had this before. This is yet another, would you believe, brand new product on JewelleryMaker here. Fabulous white wire, and I'm just thinking anybody that makes wedding jewellery, we had all the lovely ladies on Sheila Davis's workshop come into the studio yesterday, all wearing tiaras, all of, I think 11 of them in a beautiful tiara. It was, I thought it was so left out. But I'm just thinking for specifically as well, for not just specifically, but as well as for wedding commissions, these are just, and look at how they bring that Labradorite cabochon to life.
It's almost like lace, isn't it?
I was just going to say that. Beautiful lace work in that white wire. It is. Oh, she's got lovely lips, hasn't she?
She has. She's quite.
Oh, she's pouting.
Yeah, she is pouting a bit.
But the white wire never have. I mean, we've only just started bringing the black wire, haven't we? So and again, imagine those monochrome designs with black wire and white wire. Yeah. Just amazing. Now we've got. Would you believe? On the one that reel, we've got 100 metres. We're going all out for you this morning. 0.4 mil, so great for all your weaving. We've also got 10 metres of the 0.6 mil, 10 metres of the 0.8 mil, and 10 metres of your structural 1 mil. So we've gone 4 different gauges for you. So really spoil you. I think if you're going to launch a product, you might as well launch it full on.
You've got pretty much everything there, haven't you? That
absolutely.
You can create
really beautiful. So 130 metres of the white wire. 130 metres, brilliant. I'm so excited. I walked in today and I'm again so proud to be able to bring you the brand new white wire. It's just so exciting. And then, oh gosh, the most beautiful cabochon. Now half the kits have gone already before we even start. Now look at this cameo collection with Claire Macdonald for these beautiful vintage pieces, and that's been the idea of the weekend, vintage themed creations. I've just had, speaking of Mark Smith, a beautiful big Labradorite cabochon necklace made for me and wire wrapped by Mark Smith. It's absolutely beautiful. Aww. Really pretty. So I can wholeheartedly recommend wearing these kind of size cabochons. And I tell you, every time I've worn them to date, without exception, I've had a member of the public or somebody that I don't know come and ask me what I'm wearing and comment on my Labradorite.
Yeah.
Now look at that royal blue. Do you know that the blue in a Labradorite to that degree where it's almost purple is very, very rare indeed. They're huge. Absolutely. Now what we do is we're promising you 250 carats. 250 carats of labradorite for $29.95 is outstanding. I've got 4, as you can see, 4 in the picture, 4 in the studio, but definitely 250 carats and 130 metres of brand new white, can't get my words out, white wire. Now, lovely Claire Macdonald, could you please tell us, oh, we're going to do the gemstones as well. Oh my word, I do apologise. Hang on a second, I've got to do these as well. Of course I have. Could you hold on to those just for me for 1 second? Because I want to be very... Oh, these are beautiful. Oh my. These are, we've got blue agates and I've got black agates. Every single one of them is totally individual. Something I always want to show you on agates is, for me, the edging of agate slices on these beautiful, big, gorgeous, and I love, Claire's going to show you how she's done those beautiful slices with those silhouettes as well. These are just, look at the size of that. And again, when we get the light behind these, I'll just raise up, I'll get my torch in a moment. In fact, I might get Ollie to pass me my torch off the table over there. Just right there in front of you, lovely. Torch, black torch, there we go. Just to show you through, just quickly, because I'll show you the black as well, if that's okay. Thank you, Ollie. They're lovely, aren't they?
They are stunning.
Now, if I just flash you the torch, is it working? Yep, okay. Just to show you how they come alive when you put a little bit of light behind them. Look at those. Look at all that beautiful design there, look. Can you see? Ribbed with colour, isn't it? Shall I show you the black as well? Shall I show you the black? Now, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the blue. Oh, the black are smouldering, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh,
they really
look at these. Very, very sizable indeed. I'll just put the light behind just to show you again. Show you how fast, and look at that.
That's wonderful, isn't it?
That's just like a work of art, isn't it? That's as if that's almost a sculpture that's been created by an artist.
I don't think I'd do anything. I'd just hang that on some, you know, the monofilament and have that in my window. I wouldn't have anything else with that. Those markings are wonderful.
They're beautiful, aren't they? Absolutely. It's like a sky. It's like a dark sky with a big lightning bolt coming down, isn't it? Yeah. They are super. And again, every single one is different. Just to give you an idea of the sheer size, if that were to be worn as a big statement piece, if you did want to wear it and make it into your jewellery. Glorious on the décolletage there, isn't it? Let's get the pricing for these. We've got a massive 1,400 carats of agate there. 800 in the blue. Is it 800 in the blue and 600 in the black? I think it was. Yep. So can I just check that, Dion? Is it 800 in the blue and 600 in the black? Yeah, sorry, 800 in the blue, yeah, and 600 in the black. So 1,400 carats, and with that white wire. That is beautiful, Claire. Absolutely.
It pops, doesn't it?
Doesn't
against
it? Yeah.
the blue and the black ones.
Yeah, it does. That's exactly what it is. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 10 there. So we're talking about £1.80 per slice there. £1.80. Isn't that incredible deal? Maxine in Tennessee has just said, looks like waves in the black. Oh yeah, Maxine. Beautiful. Okay, so keep checking out, my lovelies. The kit's nearly gone, so good luck indeed. I'll just very gently pop those beautiful agates. Now, can I just ask, with that blue agate there, Claire, with that lovely silhouette of that beautiful lady's face, how did you create that? How have you done it?
You just draw on the back. So you can with a, you know, like a permanent marker.
That's all you've done?
That's all it is, and you don't have to worry too much about. Can I turn it round?
Of course you can. Absolutely,
because once you get, it's a really, really nice effect that you don't have to be overly neat.
Yeah.
On that side. Oh, shall I hold it like that?
Yeah.
You don't have to be overly neat there. Because when you sort of turn it round, it softens the effect that you get. So, you know, it's really nice for if you're not maybe particularly great at drawing and you can see, you know, it's quite opaque. So you could just trace over something if you didn't want to do it freehand.
Yeah, you could, yeah, lovely silhouettes.
Yeah. So
and again, you could do that with some lovely. I mean, we had that lovely sea turtle earlier, so you could have all the dolphins and sea turtles and things in the blues and. Just magic. What a lovely idea. Where'd you get that idea from? What a lovely idea.
Out of my
out of your beautiful brain.
Head.
Oh, and speaking of another lovely lady that made me a beautiful labradorite cabochon pendant, my lovely Deb Briggs. She just said absolutely stunning kit and designs. Had to get it. She said, well done, Claire, on your DVD
thanks,
launch.
Deb. Thank you.
She's lovely, Deb.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And little Flynn.
Yeah. Oh, who's Flynn?
The little guinea pig.
You got a guinea pig called Flynn, Deb? Has she?
Yeah,
I
little
didn't know that. Ooh. Now, Mirabelle, good morning, my lovely girl. Mirabelle just said good morning, Z, Claire and Dion.
Good morning.
She said, and team, looking gorgeous and sparkly as always, Z. Oh, thank you, Mirabelle. The check's in the post. She said Claire is such a talented lady and deserves another award soon. Mirabelle, you're quite right.
Oh, that's lovely, Mirabelle. Thank you.
Well, can I tell you, I think at this rate, you're going to get the fastest sold out
Thank you.
DVD
Is
ever.
it going
I think.
all right?
It's going brilliantly. Everybody's absolutely loving your new DVD. So wait till they get home and actually watch it. Fun. Now, who is watching? Oh, Flynn is watching and sends his love.
Oh, little
Flynn. That's
Flynn.
the first time I've ever spoken to a guinea pig.
Yeah, go like that.
Good morning. That was my awful impression. So can I just say, out of this, you've made 4 necklaces.
Yeah.
3 of those beautiful sort of ornamental slates and a fabulous labradorite ring.
And I've still got loads left. I mean, I've actually mixed them all up, but I haven't broken into. This is all my first lot of wire. So you can see. So I've done all that and all my demo pieces, and I've still got.
And you still got
loads.
Well, it was 130 metres, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you notice that I've just accidentally it threw itself onto my finger? Oh, isn't that white wire amazing,
It's
Claire?
wonderful, isn't it? And you're getting that beautiful, with that
Lace
just straightforward weave and netting.
Oh, I'm in love with the white wire. Half of the stock of the cameo slices have gone. They have absolutely gone, so good luck. Now, what are you going to show us how to make, lovely?
I thought what I'd try and do, and I'll try and go through it quite quickly, is the, so if you wanted to do like the profile.
Oh, brilliant. Okay.
So, and sort of like little tips about how if it goes wrong, what you can do as well. So I thought we'd go through, so we're sort of like doing the profile face. So I'm going to, on the cameos I've done, I think I've done it in the 0.6. So in a similar way with your wire writing, maybe start off larger and with your heavier gauges, just to get a feel for it. And then when you sort of, you know which way to manipulate the wire, then sort of scale it down.
Okay.
And because it's got on a backing, whereas normally I might work with a 0.8, you can work with that 0.6 because obviously it's got that support of the stone behind it.
Absolutely.
So if we start off, so I've swapped to the black background.
Oh,
So
that's a
have
good
look.
idea.
Yes, because
Wouldn't work so well on the white background with white wire. That was good thinking,
Yeah,
Claire.
thanks. Thank you. And I'm going to
Not
work
just a
off
pretty
the
face, this one. Talented as well.
work off the reel. I'm not going to work off the reel. Sorry.
I was going to say, you're fibbing because you cut it off.
Oh dear. Right. Okay. So we start off. So I'm working on. So I'm going to demo so that you can see it as well in this. This is the 1 mil. So you can see how this will give you. If you've not worked with the sort of the coated wire like this, it'll give you. Hopefully, you'll be able to see as well how when I'm working with it. You treat it a little bit differently. It's a lot more robust than you would think it is. But you can see as I'm working. So what you want to do, if we're starting off, so obviously this is going to be much more scaled up. So we're working off first of all, and so there's a little, I'll leave that there, so a little drawing, and you can sort of reference against that, and I mean, feel free to, copy around that for, if you've got the slices, and on your, on the reverse agate slices. Okay. So if we start off, so what we want to be doing is, and obviously remember, this is a two-dimensional drawing, and what we're going to be doing is something that's much bigger, so we're just using it for sort of little points of references. Yeah. This part is never going to look like this, so don't sort of beat yourself up because this is a three-dimensional object.
Just a guide, isn't it? Just
Absolutely.
a where to make
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what I want to do, when I'm starting off, I need to leave myself the tail because a tail here is going to help me to attach. So I'm going to leave probably at least a couple of centimetres so that I can attach on. Okay. So again, because I'm taking it off the reel, so I've naturally got that nice curve. Yeah. So I'm gonna make the most of that by having that as my having that as the neck. So I'm just starting off, and I'm going to be using the my chain nose and my round nose pliers, just standard tools. Yeah. Yep. So what I want to do first of all, so I'm going to be working from the neck and going up. So I'm going to bring that. Just move that out of the way a little bit. So I'm going off at an angle like that. So this is going to be my jawline. So again, so I want to be taking this wire over here. So I'm just going to grip and bend over. So I'm going over the front. So if you looked at it from the side, I've got that double thickness.
Okay.
But I want from the front that illusion of the single wire. So I've got my neck coming up, and this is going to be my jaw. So I'm going to swap now because I want a little bit more of a rounded edge. So I'm going to come up here. So again, I'm just going to tease that wire around just to get that nice look of the jaw. So then I want to be working and doing if I just put the little picture there. So my chin comes up and I want a little dip in here. So if I just bring round, and you will, if you're anything like me, I mean, you may be incredibly lucky or incredibly talented first go. This is several attempts because you hone the
craft, don't you?
Yeah, and also you start to learn that the slightest movement gives you added, so you can see there, so a little bend out makes all the difference with something like this. So, you know, don't worry if at first it looks a little bit hideous. I mean, that was, if I show you that one there, look, she looks a bit funny, doesn't she? You know, that's a...
she looks a bit Egyptian.
Yeah, so I mean, you could do a much more stylised stylised face. So I'm going in slightly at the chin. Now I want to give her some lips. So I'm sort of drop down on the pliers a little bit, and I'm coming all the way around. So she wants a nice full bottom lip. So I come all the way around here, and I bring up, I'm going to leave enough so that she can have a nice little smile. And I'm going to come back. So I'm using my chain nose pliers now. So I'm just swapping round, and I want to come back on myself. So if I just bring that down, where am I here? So I'm coming over the top. Sorry, there we go. So I'm bringing that over the top of those.
Yeah.
Now I want to make sure that this first part doesn't move. So if I move that, can you see the wire that I'm gripping onto here? So what I want to do, I want to make sure that doesn't really move. So I'm just giving a little tease round, and remember this is my 1mm wire, so you know I'm getting a nice curve there. So I want to come up to the lip. So again, I'm going to swap over. She's going to have nice full lips. So I'm going to squish that down a little bit.
Very kissable lips.
She has got kissable lips, hasn't she?
Do you know what, can I just say, it's such a joy to be watching this with the white wire.
It looks really good actually, doesn't it? With the
yeah. I'm absolutely smitten. Are you?
So
I think it's lovely.
Bring over. It's very clear actually, isn't it?
Yeah,
very
it's
clear.
amazing.
So I'm now bringing back down. So in the same sort of way, I want a nice curve of a lip. So again, I'm going to tease round a little bit. So I've got those. It's looking a little bit pouty. She might have had those fillers, mightn't she? So I'm going to bring that down. So I want to grip here because then I'm happy with all that, so nothing's going to move there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go back on myself. So again, so if we looked at it from the profile, we've got the double thickness.
Got you, okay.
But I'm going to bring back because then the wire is coming back in the direction that I want it to be in. So we now want a little bit, so I'm going to come near to the end, but not too close. I still want that, a little bit of the, so on the profile, that lip shape, so a little bit of a round here. So we're going in just under the nose. And I want to go add in, so I've got a little bit of detail on the face, so I'm coming back the other way, but I need this wire to be coming back that way.
Yeah.
So I need to leave myself enough, which is a few millimetres, but obviously when you're doing a different scale, it's going to be all different, but enough to sort of give me a little bit of a curve to do a nostril. So I'm going to squeeze that together, bring round, and again, I want a slight dip here, for just underneath her nose. I'm going to swap over now to my round nose pliers and start to try and get that nose. So this would be where...
It's lovely to watch it growing and building.
Yeah,
because
you can see, can't you? So
lovely.
This is where, if I just did a... You can see, so if I did like that, it's not a particularly... attractive
it's not
nose,
the best
is it?
girly nose,
No.
is it? You'd want a nose job, wouldn't you?
You would. So, strong features, isn't it? So if we just try and get like a little bit more of a curve, maybe not as much of a hook. So if I bring that up a little bit, I might give her a bit more of a smaller, dainty nose.
Oh, dainty nose.
So if we bring in like that, and we can just curve a little bit here, so we've got a bit more curve. So if we give that like that, so she's coming up now. So she's almost like pointing, looking up slightly as well. So what we want to do, we're going to gauge that our eye is going to be coming probably about at this point here.
Yeah.
But what I need to do, because I want to add quite a bit of detail here, but I'm going to curve out and finish off doing her forehead first. So I'm bringing her down, curving out here, and then I'm going to be coming back on myself. So if I just bring that down, so again, I'm gripping here and I'm going to come at the back of all this work that I've done. So I'm doubling up, bring down. So you can see perhaps why, you know, normally if I do this, I might work on the reel, but I'm doing it with a 1mm and it's quite intricate. So,
yeah.
you know, that's why, because you know, you're not going to waste too much of it. You know, you can always use it for other things. So I'm just going to bring that underneath. So when I've got that, so if you see from that, I've got the double thickness, and then I want to mirror, so I'm just going at the back and I'm mirroring that top line.
Got you. Okay.
So we're coming back down to the eye section. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, I'll just bring that.
Can I just say, this must be
Yeah.
so exciting for everybody that's bought your brand new DVD, because
Well,
although this isn't wire writing, it is a similar form.
Yes,
It will give everybody an idea of how you teach. It's
Absolutely, because it's
fascinating.
essentially, that's wire writing. This is really sort of wire drawing.
And I'll tell you what, who would have thought that a little bit of work with wires and some beautiful white wire like that, I mean, you've just created, dare I say, really beautiful looking lady with that wire.
Well, we hope. We haven't finished with
Well,
it
she's
yet,
looking very
have we?
pretty so far.
let's see, okay, so what we're going to do, sorry, if I just have a little, right, so I'm coming up here. Now, so I want to do, so I've made that little dip here, so I know that I want the eye sort of going around there somewhere. So I'm just going to start, and you can see I'm utilising that curve that's already there.
Yeah.
So if we go, and I'm going to take my round nose pliers and I'm going to bring round so that I've just got an eye shape. And I don't want a complete round, because if you look at, you know, our eyes aren't totally round, are they?
No,
So
of course not.
when you're doing it on a small scale, it's not as you won't notice it as much. But so you can see I've almost got an egg shape there. So if I'm just going to take the rest of that eye, so I want to take it to about here. So again, I'm using my chain nose pliers now, and I'm going to bring this forward to create a bit more of
Speaking of chain nose pliers, can I just say, the chain nose pliers that you've got there, have you seen what we've just done for you? Just in case anybody's watching that doesn't have any chain nose pliers, we've just bought the chain nose pliers. I've never seen this happen, to $3.95.
And that's, I mean, I use those thousands of times every day. They're brilliant.
They've got the lovely blue hand. Shall I take them out just very quickly for you? Just quickly though. So you use, I mean, these are your essential. If you go on you go on Linda Brunwell's Introduction to Jewellery Making, you'll be given a pair of these. Okay. They've got like a bit of glitter in the handles as well, haven't they?
They're really pretty.
Yeah. They've got that spring in the middle as well. So again, you've got a very look at that lovely fine point as well on those chain nose pliers. I mean, you can get in nice and detailed areas. And they've got the spring mechanism, so they're self-releasing as well, and they're beautiful. So just in case you are new to Jewellery Maker or you need another pair, because let's face it, when we go off on our travels, we're in one room, we go somewhere else, the guys, I mean, I was working with Laura Binding yesterday, and she must have, I think we counted 11 pairs of pliers she brought in with her. $3.95, absolute giveaway. Sorry, I just wanted, I saw the price, I was like,
that's brilliant.
You're kidding me?
Yeah, that is brilliant.
Sorry, go on, my lovely.
So we can see now, so all I've done, I've gone underneath, so I've done my loop, I've gone slightly out a little bit of the eye, and if I show you from that, so I've gone back on myself that way. So now, because I want to grip on this part of the eye, but I only want this top wire to move. So if I show you where I'm gripping, so I'm using almost like the full, the lengthways of my chain nose pliers, and I'm holding it on that bottom wire to get a really good grip, because what I want to do, I want to move this top wire. So if I move that, you can see nothing else is moving. By gripping it like that, the only thing that's moving is this wire here, which allows me to get that nice real point there. So again, and then so I'm going to grip here, and I want to get a little bit of a curve. So she's got a slightly, you know, hooded look to her eye. I don't want it like a really wide open look. So now I want to do, I want detail coming in this section here for her hair, but my wire is pointing here. So what I'm going to do, just turn it round, and I'm going to grip along here, because obviously I've got the eye section, the forehead, so I'm sort of resting all of that where they all come, that junction there, on the pad of my finger, just to give it a little bit of support. So when I take this wire round, hopefully all of this bit that's hidden under my thumb is in the right position. So I'm just going to seal all of that by bringing that round, which now means that I can start to do, I'll come in here, and that means I'm in the right position to do a little bit of an eyebrow. So I'm going to come up just a little bit of an eyebrow. Now you can see, so I've still got a little bit of movement there. So what I would do when I'm totally happy with the positioning of everything, I would, you can see I've got a gap in between all that junction there.
Yeah.
So I might take my nylon jaw pliers and just squidge down when I'm perfectly happy with everything
in the right
else.
position.
Yes, yeah. But little bits of movement like that when you're doing, you know, this is a good thing really, you know, it's a good thing. So we're going to go over now, so we're coming in the right direction, and we can start building up all of our hair. Now the hair part you can be completely free with, and you can do as many curls and swirls as you want. So, but we're just trying to sort of get that. So if I move that sort of in, you know, almost like an egg head, you know, it's like an egg on its side. So if that were the top of the egg and the wider base here, rather than necessarily a football shape.
Yeah.
So that's sort of to remember, you know, as we're going, building our hair shape. So she might want to have a few tendrils sort of coming down. So you can see how, you know, but just by a few bends in the wire straight away, you've got your, you know, a big difference than if you just sort of bought that. See, if I just do a straight line now going back up, you can see the complete difference. So that would be your straight line. You know, it's not a particularly natural, fluid look. Yeah. Whereas if I just get my finger, so that side is going, that side's going out that way. So I'm going to follow that round. So I want a little bit here, and I'm going to come out there because it's going in that side. And I'm going to do exactly the same. So you can see I'm just sort of creating that tendril shape. So straight away.
Oh wow, yeah, total difference. Isn't it?
By adding just a couple of those little
curves.
Yeah,
and bends.
little curves. You're getting a very, very different look. So if I just, I mean, I can just bring that. If I just get that out of the way. So then I might come down and bring down here. So if I just do that now, and then when I'm about at this point, I want to gauge how much I've actually got left, how much of my wire I've got left.
Yeah.
And I found it with this gauge to use 2 pieces. If I was going to do something this size, when you're working on the small, when you've scaled right down, so you're working with the 0.6, you can probably deal with a longer length.
Yeah.
But with this one I've done, I've had to sort of swap over and add in bits, which is fine. So I would look at this length of wire now and think, right, I'm probably going to stop about there because I've got a nice length for that neck. So I might just snip that off there.
Yeah.
And I know I've got a nice curve of the neck in the right sort of position.
Okay.
So I've got that much so far. So then what I would do, if I just bring that one in so you can see, so you've got your tendril coming down here. You've got your swirls. So now what you would just need to do is we can add in at any point. I think I've added in a section here.
Oh,
and connected it there.
Yeah.
And I just bring down, and then there's obviously the other, so she's got another little tendril there. So all we can do is see if we've got enough wire with this one. So I'm going to bring in, so I'm just going to create that. And I'm going to do this tendril part now because I don't want to disturb too much of the work I've already done. So if I just do a straightforward little curve there, so I can give her, if I just slot that in there so she can have a little tendril there. I'm going to bring it round, bring that through, bring it in, back through again. And in the same way, you know, when we spoke about how secure it is here, this point, you know, don't worry too much if it's not totally secure. When you're completely happy with the design, you can go over all those areas where you've twisted, give it a good squidge with your nylon jaw. And I would use your nylon jaw because, you know, you've got a coated wire here.
You don't want to take the coating off, do you?
No, you treat it, you know, treat it with a bit of, you know, treat it with, the respect.
Care and consideration.
Yeah. So if we give her sort of like a little bit of a curve there, so she hasn't got a football head. I'm going to bring round. So again, just a little bit of detail. So I'm doubling up again, so giving that 2 wires.
Yeah.
So if we pop her down, and it's quite nice working flat because you can really see. If I just
really see it all taking shape, can't you?
Yeah. And this is, you know, play about with different sorts of hairstyles. So she could be like a Martian, couldn't she? Or a bit like Elvis, like that.
Yeah, with a
big,
quiff.
big flick.
Yeah.
So if we've got, you know, got her hair here, I've probably left that a little bit short. So then she can come over. I'm going to bring that down. So if I just give her a little bit of a fringe like that.
Okay.
And connect there. So you can see, and oh, she's lively.
She's
There we
lively,
go.
isn't she? Excuse me.
So yeah, I probably left that a little bit too short, but then you can connect here.
Yep.
And so you've straight away, you've got your, well, not straight away after a little bit of work, but you've got your profile of your face. So yeah, so how I would, if you have a look at that one there, so it's slightly, it's scaling down all the time. And I've just connected here with my 0.4, and I can use, if I've left long enough here, so that's how I've connected with the other two larger agate ones. I've just connected parts of her neck with onto the frame of the cabochon setting. But what's really good with those agate slices is you've got the drill hole, so you can utilise those. So you know, like the moving bird, that is just the wire through the drill hole of the agate slice. So there we go.
Oh, excuse me about that. I had a little cough. I do apologise. A lovely Fleur's just waved and said hello. Hello, Fleur. She's all dressed up as well. Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. She's all gone vintage, looking very sparkly. Do you want to come and say a quick hello?
She looks
Come and run and say a quick hello,
beautiful.
otherwise nobody knows who we're talking to.
Oh, you look lovely.
Fleur, you look amazing. Oh, hello.
You look lovely.
That's a very flapper-esque.
Oh, she's done a picture of me as well. Look.
Yeah?
Oh,
No,
my
that
God.
one's you.
You look gorgeous.
that one's me.
Yeah, that one.
She looked lovely. Oh, we've had an emotional morning, Fleur.
Hello.
We've had an emotional morning.
Told her to pull herself together.
Did you buy the 300 for her?
She owes me £1,000.
Oh.
Thank you.
We're a grand. Now, can I just say, Susie's just sent a message in, our lovely Susan. She went, wow, wow, wow. She said, I am in awe. I think we all
thank
are,
you.
to be honest, Suze. She just said, you make it look, she does make it look so easy, I've got to say. DVD order and can't wait to try the designs out. You're amazing, loving the show.
Oh, thank you. That's lovely.
Somebody just sent it a message. Oh, I'm just putting my own password in me. That doesn't work, does it? We did have a message earlier that I didn't read out, and I do
Okay.
apologise, and I can't think who it was from, but they said, second DVD suggestion, make one about animals and people.
Yeah, I'd really like
Yeah.
to do that. Yeah, like a
Sorry,
wire drawing. Yeah.
didn't store who that
Yeah,
sent that in,
okay,
but
good idea though.
oh, Chantal, there you go. Right, Maureen just said, Claire, darling,
Aw.
my love for you has taken over my brain. She said, so I just have to record, then replay as much as I can. I tell you, love can be very stubborn. Oh, she's proper in love with you, Maureen, isn't she?
Oh, thanks.
Joanne's, oh, hello. Now, Joanne's just said, Claire, you are such a talented wire worker. And you explain things so that everyone can understand. That's what I think is so lovely about you.
That is music to
Yeah,
my ears then. 'Cause
lovely.
That's what I
And,
hope to do. Thank you.
Kelly just said, Claire, just amazing, and your teaching style is second to none, and that's from lovely Kelly.
Thanks, Kelly. Thank you.
You going to start crying again?
No, I'm
You're all
holding
right.
it
Have you
together.
composed yourself
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Can I just say, that is brilliant, and that just gives you an idea of how wonderful that wire writing DVD is that we've launched this morning for just £4.95. We've put the code at the bottom of the screen for you for that DVD. Don't forget the DVDs for everybody's experience levels, whether you're new, whether you're experienced, £4.95. Right then, do you know what time it is now? Oh, hang on. Before we even get to the Wall of Fame, got to show you. Thank you, Ollie. Now, we have got the most extraordinary. I mean, you think the Swiss Blue Topaz was knockout, which it absolutely was. I have got, despite the fact that the studio lights do their best to take away and wash out an opal. A studio light is not kind to an opal, but this opal is having none of it, is it? This opal is basically saying, I don't care what you do to me. I don't care how much you try and drain me of all my colour. I'm not having it. You've got every one of the most electrifying neon colours in there, oranges and greens and yellows and the rare orange and purple. Amazing strand, big. And don't forget what we tell you about Ethiopian opal. We are talking about, they reckon within the next sort of 20, 22 months, it'll be gone, be sold, be depleted. The main vein's already gone. That is going to be coming up for you on this morning's show. Okay, now the good news is we've had a lovely morning so far, but now it's your turn. It's now our chance to have a look at what you've been creating and what designs and how we've inspired you. And it's the Wall of Fame coming up next. Right, my lovelies, good morning to you. Happy Friday. I hope you're having a lovely morning so far. Now, sometimes when it comes to simplicity of design, it's all the more beautiful, isn't it?
It's absolutely
this
stunning.
I would buy in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Would 362 in the drawer for you, and it's from Tracy. And she said, hi all. Hi, Tracy. She said, a picture of a pearl, sapphire and sterling silver necklace I made recently. It's really pretty. Everything from JM, of course. Could do with a win, as I went a bit buy now crazy in the clearance. She said, yeah, a lot of people did that, Tracy. And that's Tracy McTurnan with kind regards. Tracy, I would buy that in a heartbeat. That for me would be a three-figure piece of jewellery, definitely.
Classic, isn't it? It's
real
gorgeous.
classic. It's beautiful.
This is beautiful as well. This is like summery jewellery for me.
Yeah,
this is
big nugget chunks.
367, and this is Lynn. Lynn Tunnicliffe, and says, hi all, would you please enter this necklace into this week's Wall of Fame? The largest stones are fluorite and then just a few rich ruby pearls which blend beautifully with the ruby zoisite. Thank you for years of enjoyment making jewellery with JewelleryMaker, both for the shows, the inspiration and the gems. And that's kind of regards, Lynn. That's gorgeous, Lynn.
Lovely
good
message
luck.
as well.
Yeah,
good
really
luck to
lovely.
you. Ooh, beautiful. Nice bit of wire work, beautiful chain, lovely gemstones. And it's from Kathy in St Helens. And she said, hi all at JM. She said, this week's Wall of Fame is a simple amethyst and wire necklace, all items from JM. I used faceted amethyst drops, 0.8 and 0.4 silver-plated wire for the pendant. The necklace is silver-plated curb chain from a findings pack and coin amethyst. As I said, it was really simple to make, but it looks beautiful when it's worn. What it does, it looks gorgeous on the bust there as well. Love the show. Kathy in St Helens, well, you're in the draw, 363. Good luck to you as well, lovely. Gorgeous.
That's beautiful,
Yeah,
very delicate.
lovely.
Good luck.
Just shows just what great value those finding kits are as well, with all that, normally a metre of chain, isn't it?
Wow, look at this.
Oh, goodness,
I'm liking
wow.
This is 368, and this is Eve Sinnott. Hello, JewelleryMaker.
Oh.
I would like to enter my Celtic-style wire weave bracelet that I've made this week. It's with 1 mil silver-plated wire from JewelleryMaker. I hope you like it. Kind regards, that's Eve. Definitely Eve. That is gorgeous.
That is stunning.
Good luck.
Stunning. Number 364, we've got a set here of a bracelet and earrings, and it's from Laura Haining. And she said, hello all at JM. Hello, Laura. She said, please find attached my entry for this week. I made this bracelet and earrings set with the frosted shell pearls and small garnet rounds. Oh, lovely. And I finished them with silver-plated findings. All products are from yourselves. It has been a great weekend with all of the clearance offers and an exciting one to come with the new precious metals. Yeah, this Saturday morning, 9-carat gold findings. Looking forward to it, she says. Keep up the great products, inspiration and shows. Best wishes to all. Well, I'm really glad that you got involved. Sent us that lovely set there. I'm glad you enjoyed the clearance. And yeah, 9-carat gold on the morning show tomorrow.
Beautiful. Good luck. Oh, look at this wire work. So 369.
So talented,
fantastic.
you lot.
And this is Cheryl from Grimsby. Good morning, JM. This week's Wall of Fame is a wire wrap pendant made with a mix of gold and copper coloured wire with a labradorite cabochon. Good luck to all in the draw. And that's from Cheryl. That is beautiful wire work,
isn't it?
Yeah. Good luck, Cheryl.
Now look at this.
Ooh, I like that. Is that with the, is it the zari thread? Is it a zari thread?
I think it might be. And then with the, let's have a look.
Yeah.
It's from Janet Ray
Aww.
in Eastbourne, and she said, it is zari thread, yeah. She just said, please find attached my first Wall of Fame entry in a while. She said, it's a large hair clip covered in crocheted zari thread. in a beautiful metallic orange and antique bronze. I did the flowers and then glued them on while I've been off recovering from shoulder surgery. Not a right lot of making I can do, especially as wire work is my thing, she said. Oh, I hope your shoulder gets better soon, Janet. She said a wing could really cheer me up and I could stock up ready for when I can start making again. Good physiotherapy is my excuse, she said. Really enjoying the shows while I'm home all day. You keep me smiling. Oh, great. She said, love to all, even the ones on maternity leave. And it's great to see Vicky back too. Yeah, Vicky Carr was on last night, wasn't she, on The Late Show? So, wonderful. Wow, what an incredible... I'll tell you what, if that's what you can do with a poorly shoulder, Janet,
definitely.
love to see what you can do when your shoulder's fixed.
Good luck, Janet.
Well done.
Oh, this is beautiful. I love this effect, that twirl.
Oh,
this is 370, and this is Kathleen White. It says, hi all at JM. This is my entry to the Wall of Fame, inspired by Karen Crawford and her demo bundle. I still have pearls and chain and the lush tanzanite rondelles left over. I use sterling silver chain from my stash and use 0.4 sterling silver wire through the chips and pearls. I hope you like it. Love to you all at JM, and to the lovely gentleman who gave me a call as promised so I could have the sodalite coins that I just missed in the clearance.
Aww.
That's great, isn't it?
Oh, our call
Nice
centre
man.
are great.
Good
They are
luck,
great.
Kathleen. That's lovely.
Oh, again, absolutely beautiful this is.
Nice.
And it's Wendy in Nottinghamshire, and she said, hello everyone at JewelleryMaker. Really loving all the shows. Fantastic guest designers and out of this world bargains. Thank you, JewelleryMaker. Absolute pleasure, Wendy. She said, here is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. A necklace made with large dyed magnesite. They're lovely in gold coloured wire. I've caged the magnesite beads with gold coloured wire, and I also made the chain and the swirl pendant. Wow, fantastic. I hope that you like it and you think that it is good enough to be shown on the Wall of Fame. Well, yeah, just a bit.
Yeah.
She said, take care, everyone. Sending you all my very best wishes and good luck to everyone for the Wall of Fame draw. That is really sweet of you, Wendy. That is stunning. And you're in the draw.
Absolutely, yeah. Very, very neat, isn't it?
Very neat.
Very
Look
neat.
at that.
Beautiful.
Fabulous.
Oh, I like this. This is lovely. 371. Look at that piece.
It's Debbie Briggs.
Hey,
Hello, Debbie.
Hi all, please find my entry to this week's Wall of Fame. I sent my wonderful friend Debbie Pepper some copper sheet last week that I got in one of Fleur's kits. I didn't have the tools or the space in my tiny flat to use it. I asked her if she would cut me a butterfly from the sheet, so she did. I received it back today, so I've sat and done a chainmail chain with peridot and bare copper jump rings. I even handmade the clasp with bare copper wire. I hope you like it. I certainly do. And it says, bring on summer. Lots of love. And that's Deb in Coventry. That is beautiful. A beautiful piece of jewellery.
Isn't it lovely?
Well done,
Really
Deb.
beautiful statement piece, isn't it?
Do you think Flynn helped with that?
Yeah, the guinea pig. Yeah, more
I think
than
Flynn
likely.
might have helped with these
Yeah,
bits
because he's
here.
from the animal world, so he'll be able to sort of explain to her how the butterfly should be.
I think he probably did.
I've got it. Now, Michelle in lovely Suffolk, our lovely friend Michelle, she said, morning. Good morning, good morning. She said, just wanted to say, Claire and Zena, you have an inner beauty. Oh, this is me and you.
Aww,
An inner
lovely?
beauty that radiates through the skin and are both amazingly talented. Love to the team.
Oh, thanks, Michelle. That's very nice.
Oh, Michelle. Yeah, we love you, Michelle. What a lovely message. And Shazza. Good morning, Shazza.
Hello,
Shazza
Shazza.
said, Claire, you never let me down. She doesn't ever let us
good.
down, does she?
Good.
She went, I'm so glad that I got up early today. So well worth it. Thank you, my dolls.
Aw,
Shazza.
my dolls.
I think, have you got the DVD, Shazza? Have you?
Shazza.
The new wire writing DVD. Brilliant. Mary and Kent as well. And the list, they just keep going on. She just said, I just had to buy this DVD as it was my birthday yesterday. You
happy
shared it with Fiona
birthday.
Potter.
Yeah.
Oh, and she ended up at A&E. Oh no, what did you do?
Oh, I hope you're all right,
Mary.
Mary.
She just said, good, odd place to celebrate. She said, oh, Mary, are you all right? Are you all right? Or was it somebody else? Now we're worried.
Yeah, you have to let us know.
You have to let us know. Could you let us know, Mary? Because now we're fretting. Now we're worried whether it was you or somebody else. Or whoever it was. It's not a nice place to spend your birthday, is it, in A&E?
But happy birthday.
Happy birthday, yeah.
Have a birthday today instead.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, make it today. Have a 2-day birthday, Mary.
Yeah.
You know, it's got to go over the weekend, doesn't it? It does. Right then, can I show you one more time? We have got an extraordinary... We are spoiling you today, aren't we? An extraordinary strand of fabulous opal. You think that looks amazing. Now you wait till you get that home into natural daylight, away from the studio lights. It's stunning, and that is going to be your absolute treat deal after the break. So please join us if you can, because you don't want to miss out on that opal, and we'll see you very, very shortly.
In the UK, luckily for consumers, we have the Hallmarking Act that's some 400 or 500 years old now, and it protects the consumer against scrupulous people that are mis-selling gold and mis-selling silver. So it's different on different weights. For silver, you have to hallmark anything over 7.5 grams, or it's a strange number actually, it's 7.78 something, which is the old penny weight. The government decided they didn't want to have to hallmark their own pennies, but anything more than the old penny weight, you have to hallmark. When it comes to gold, being a more precious metal, they decided that anything over 1 gram, any article of gold over 1 gram, must carry a hallmark if it's set into jewellery. In fact, if you get right at the top end at platinum, anything over 0.5 gram needs hallmarking. But the great thing with gold is when you're putting gold into a jewellery piece that you're making yourself, you really are, what I say, adding inherent value. Gold will always be gold, it will always be kept, it can always be melted down and turned back into cash later on. And I always say that gold is like wearable investments. It's a way, and certainly all my good friends in India, where we make most of our lovely jewellery, they also really subscribe to this belief that every spare penny you've got, you put into gold because you can wear it, you can enjoy it, and it's there for the family and the next generation.
We here at JewelleryMaker love to hear your feedback. So working in conjunction with FIFO, a global ratings and reviews provider, when you purchase a product from JM, you'll receive an email asking you to rate our service and our products. This helps us to bring you excellent customer service and ensure we're bringing you value for money and high quality goods. Have your say with JewelleryMaker FIFO reviews.
We are live every day from 8 AM to 9 PM. So come and join in and get creating with JewelleryMaker.
Join resident designer Sheila for our Bridal Headwear for Beginners DVD. Sheila will guide you through an array of beautiful bridal designs, including a pearl tiara, the star hair comb, a twisted spiral tiara, and much more. This DVD is packed full of inspiration and helpful hints and tips. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Tune in this Saturday for Gems of Distinction rubies and precious metals.
Did you know that no matter how many times you purchase with JewelleryMaker in the same day, you'll only be charged one postage and packaging fee?
Okay, we've got a really, really, really good quality strand of opal now for you. Ethiopian opal, it is alarming, it is worrying. We talk about gemstones running out. Ever since I've been on air, I've never known a gemstone to actually physically run out other than Songhia sapphire. But definitely Ethiopian opal, they are talking about the very few 150 artisanal miners that mine this gemstone are sort of raising their hands in their air and giving everybody a great big warning that in less than 2 years, probably less than about 20 months now, the danger is, it might be less. That's I think they're being optimistic, to be honest, because the main vein, which if you ever see the picture of the Weigultina mines in the Weigultina province in Ethiopia overhangs this over the top of a thank you, Ollie, over the top of a huge canyon. Now we'll zoom in if we can. There's a tiny ridge right at the top of that. Can you see a very tiny crack right at the top? There you go. And look how haphazard that is, how dangerous that is. And that's why only a very limited few can any one time mine for Ethiopian opal. Now, do you see that main crack there? How tiny that is versus the human beings there, look. That's actually now depleted. They're having to go into tiny even smaller cracks and crevices to get the last few, and they don't know how long, but they're talking maximum 20 to 24 months. And I've been saying that for about 4 months now. So by my calculation, I reckon that's about just over a year and a half, if we're lucky. Then this will be gone. Then can you imagine owning Ethiopian opal knowing that there is no more available? It's like Sangia sapphire. Very hard to come by, this is, especially at this grade. Now look, I'm not moving that opal. I'm keeping that opal. Normally I would rotate it to show you how the light interacts, but I want to hold it static for you so that you can see that practically the entire surface of every single one of those droplets of natural Ethiopian opal is jam-packed with play of colour, and it does possess the two of the rarest colours, which is orange and purple. If you get red, orange or purple, they are the rarest colours. Now, this is unlike the majority of the gemstones out there in the marketplace today. The majority of gemstones are made up of a crystal structure, and there are 7 different types of crystal structure. This isn't. Now, this is made up of tiny spherical little balls, and it's the different size of the balls and the spheres as they are, and the interaction of light that creates this. Look at the electric. Look at that orange. Look at that green. Look at those yellows. And I'm giving that no movement at. Look, we've even got red in there. Red, violet and orange. Now, we are talking about a jam-packed strand, 15 carats of opal. Now, we only source the very, very highest grade it's because we've got a direct relationship with the artisanal miners, again, like your tanzanite. That's the only reason that we can get Ethiopian opal at these kind of prices. They're not going to be available for long. We won't be able to repeat it. We don't think at these prices, because obviously look at the red. Oh, look at the red in that one. Look at that. Now look, I'm going to very gently rotate these just to show you. Oh my goodness, look at that. Now bearing in mind, studio lights, they drain, both us as human beings, gemstones, they drain the colour. That's why we always say to you, there is never a true replacement for natural daylight. Get this home. Get this home, right? And do that. I mean, look at that, Claire.
I don't think I've ever seen. I mean, some of the strands we do are beautiful. I think that is my favourite. Yeah.
100%. Yeah. Absolutely. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. And as I said, that has got every one of the rare colours: the reds, the violets, the oranges, and it's. Oh gosh, isn't that incredible? That incredible ETH. No, I am limited. I've got less than 100. I've got less than 100. I'm not going to have enough of these. I'm going to give you the best price, the best value for money. Now, we're not allowed to say it's a good investment. We're not allowed to legally. However, I am going to say that is going to be an incredible investment of your time. And as you say, just imagine what's going to happen to the value of Ethiopian opal jewellery once it's no longer available. You know. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's incredible. Now, Wendy and Sarija said there is so... Oh, I know what she's doing. I know what you're doing, Wendy. She just went, there is so much blue in this strand, which is my absolute favourite. Great show goes. Now, Wendy, are you knowing that our D in the producer's chair is renowned for being very naughty when it comes to any blue?
That's very clever, Wendy. I like it.
No, to be fair, Wendy might be being very innocent. She might not know D's, D's... cheeky. Oh, she just said star buy, Wendy, I agree. Or Wendy, you might have just, it is a star buy. I mean, it had to be a star buy. How could it not? The price that we've got showing to you on the website at the moment, in our opinion, is half the price it should be already. okay? It's superb. It is absolutely superb. When I get the pricing, I'll tell you what I'm going to do as well. I am going star by. She's laughing in the graphics. I think for me it's a no-brainer, this purchase. Absolute no-brainer. And I'll tell you what, if you have been sort of at home perusing Ethiopian opal, hearing about the fact that it is going to become depleted, and depleted means exhausted, ran out, and you've been waiting for an Ethiopian opal strand, but you're thinking, which is the best one to get? If I'm going to get one, if I'm just going to treat myself to one strand of Ethiopian opal, which one should I get? This one. This one right now. And I don't say that lightly. I say that with every ounce of genuine, oh bless her, she said, Wendy, she said, oh, but of course I'm innocent, she said. I don't know what you're talking about. Just happened to mention that I could see blue, she said. No, but this is, look at that, the reds, the oranges, the violets, every single one. We're not talking pinfire flash, we're talking absolutely smothered in play of colour. I mean, oh my goodness gracious me. This is like a superhero strand of Ethiopian opal, isn't it? It's absolute textbook, it's high grade, and it's only because we go direct. I mean, our MD's come in this morning, our lovely Colin, and he's just said, oh, he said, I've been in India all week with Paula Bennett. You wait till you see what we've got, what little goodies we've got our hands on. Super exciting. We've had brand new white wire today. We've had Claire Macdonald's first wire writing DVD ever. And we've got 9-carat gold solid findings coming on the show tomorrow. Could we ask for anything more? Okay. $54.95. Can we get it under 50, Dion, do you think, at a push? Please. Oh, she has as well. She's just got another £10. Please do me a favour. Make the most of your 30-day money-back guarantee. Do your research. Get this home, please. If you have never got one of our Ethiopian opal strands before, could you just do me a favour? If you please get this home, okay? Because I cannot stress this enough. If there's one thing I can get through to you today, never will, even though it looks brilliant now, even though it looks like brilliant already, you will never truly experience Ethiopian opal until you see it with your very own eyes. It has to be seen with the naked human eye. It has to be seen in natural daylight. Studio lights, they're doing a cracking job. You can see how magnificent this is. You don't need me to keep talking about it, but I need you to see it for yourself. That's when the 30-day money-back guarantee is really important. And I tell you what, you've got to buy. For me, if I was going to make, I'd work out now. In fact, I'll give you a count. But I'll tell you what I'd do. When I give you a count, I'd work out how many pieces of jewellery. If I'd think, right, am I going to do an earrings, cluster pendants, neck, what am I doing? And I'd try and gauge. And then I would buy as many authenticity gift cards at 25p. I would work them into the price of my jewellery, and then I would give them away free of charge. Because I tell you now, you want to tell people it's Ethiopian opal, and you want to tell people it's natural. Is that Seema? Seema, I think, in Leicestershire. She just said, wow. Yeah, it's that simple, isn't it? Wow. I'm going to catch. Do you mind? Have I got time to count them down really quickly for everyone? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. Oh, my word. 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64. That means... Can we work that out? 64, and we've gone to 44.95. So we're less than £1 an opal. That's impossible. Well, it isn't. We've just done it. Oh, I daren't read that out loud. Do you know? Right. Can I tell you something? Right. Do you know how much that is? I don't know if I can say it out loud. I literally don't know if I can say it. That's made me go in a bit of a hot sweat. 70p each opal on there. No, please don't look at that. You know, when I said to you, we started with 111, that was it. I have got the biggest list. If you keep this in your basket, I'll tell you now, you're going to kick yourself. I really am. That is the most extraordinary price point. And we're trying to keep the computers up here because the telephones have gone absolutely ballistic. Do you know what? I think actually I've been waiting to buy an Ethiopian opal strand. I'm just going to say, is there any chance you can, Dion, if you're going to log in and get one, could you log in as me and get one? Seriously.
Can you do me as well?
Yeah, Claire's just said, can you get me one as well? If you do want to run off and tell, we're not in a demonstration hour, are we? No, I tell you, we could run off and tell Fleur. Eileen, collector, Tamsin, I'm worried for all of you because look at I'm less than 30 already. Tamsin, collector, Veronica, Angela, Sheila and Martin, Sally, Karen, Vivian, collector. Susan, Claire's ran out. I've just given Claire sanction to go out and get one. She has. She's just run out to get one. She just said, I've got off to wear. I've got less than 20. Have you listened to that list? If you're on that list, you've not yet checked these out. You've got 31 people with it in their baskets. I'm not going to have enough. I'm so sorry. This is, as I said, Claire and I have just said, and the team have just said, we've all just said, this is, in our opinion, the best strand of Ethiopian opal. We've just said, I tell you now, if there's any left, the crew are going to buy them. All of the team. Look at that. Look at it. I mean, if I tell you that orange is rare, red is rare, violet is rare, oh, I'm not going to get one, I don't believe it. Tracy, Hazel, Susan, I've got collectors everywhere. I've got Karen, Vivian, Sally, Angela, Tamsin, Eileen, Michelle. I've not got enough. Oh, gosh, Claire, you're going to have to be ever so quick. She's run out to get them. They are superb, my lovelies. One of the best, if not the most phenomenal strand of Ethiopian opal we've ever laid eyes on JewelleryMaker. It is spectacular. And I'll tell you now, what a great way to kickstart your weekend. That's going to give you the fabulous Friday feeling, isn't it? It really is. Now, what do we think? Do we think Claire's going to come in and get one? What do we think? I don't know. Did she get one? Did she get one?
I don't know. What, it said 6 when I was looking.
Well, we'll see if you did. Did you log in as you or Fleur? Fleur. I'll let you know if your name comes up. Shall I? Yeah, it's gone. Sold out. Can I say a massive, massive congratulations? Do you want one last quick look? Do you want one last quick look for all of those of you that have just got it? Congratulations. Well done. Congratulations. I'm a bit jealous. I'll be honest. I am a bit jealous. But, you know, can't have it all. Can you?
Have you seen her name yet? I bet she's still chatting.
Honestly?
No.
No.
Right, that's it. She's in big trouble.
Now. Yeah. Awkward. Right then. So, now, congratulations on the opal. Would you like me to show you something equally as incredible deal and exciting? No, it's something blue. As it's Dion, big long strand of tanzanite, blinking good quality strand of tanzanite as well, I've got to say, and I do mean, look at that, look at that. We're going under 20, going under 20. We did. The manager came in this morning and he said bright and early, he said, right, I'm telling you now, Zane, he said, we're going under 20. I said, right, okay. Look at that, look at, can I show you really quick on the neckline? Look at that. Do you know what? I'd go full on tanzanite necklace, I would. Look at that.
I think I would do, you know how there was the Wall of Fame entry with the pearls and
yeah, where she alternates. Yeah, the pearl and the sapphire. Oh, lovely. Yeah, pearl and tanzanite, can you imagine? Yeah. Now then, for those of you that have just joined us, because some people might have gone and done the school run, you know, taking the kids, because not everybody's on half term this week. Not everybody. You might have gone and done your shopping. You might have gone and taken the dog for a walk. All sorts of things, you know. Done your housework, got it out of the way. However, today, I'm bearing in mind we've waited over a year to get a DVD out of Claire Macdonald. This is an absolute first for this young lady in the studio today. If you have watched the demonstrations today, then you will have some idea of the level and the wonderful talent of Claire when it comes to wire writing. She is a genius at it. She makes it look very easy. The great thing about this DVD is you're getting all Claire's incredible talent and wonderful teaching technique at just $4.95 for about an hour's worth of wonderful DVD. It's for everybody, this DVD. So don't worry if you've never done wire writing before. This is from the novice to the experienced. You're going to get taught how to make that beautiful love necklace. You're going to be taught how to make all sorts of necklaces and rings and key rings. And they will indeed make you happy. It's brilliant. It really is a fantastic DVD. We've been waiting, as I said, over a year. I have never known the crew and the team here at JewelleryMaker rave on about her DVD quite as much. They've all said how much they thoroughly enjoyed making it with Claire. They said she's the most fantastic, patient, and she's got a lovely way. I'm sorry to keep bigging you up here, Claire, but I do mean every word of it. Because we play Claire up, because we're such good friends with our guest designers. We do play up, and we do tease. I mean, I was teasing Laura yesterday, and we do have a bit of a giggle, but with all sincerity, let's just be a bit serious for a second. This is wonderful. You will thoroughly enjoy it. She's a brilliant teacher. She's uber talented. And if you want to make very personalised jewellery, again, I'm thinking Mother's Day. On that, we just showed you that lovely Mother's Day keyring, didn't we? I mean, what a lovely gift. But equally, that could be made into a pendant, into earrings, into a ring. There's the love ring, and there's that keyring. I mean, you know, and do you know what thing I would love to be able to do if I'd still got my mum with me, because she'd passed away, unfortunately. But I just said to Claire, in the West Midlands, right, most people call them mum, as in, but everywhere on Mother's Day, it's mum. Drives me to distraction. Or, because when you call your mum, calling a mum is like calling somebody by the wrong name.
Yeah.
Like me calling you Fleur, it's not your name. So, all my life, till I lost it, she was mum. So I'd be so chuffed about to say, I've made you a mum keyring or a mom piece of... Honestly, silly as it sounds, that would mean the world to me, to have been able to do that for my mum.
But because of all the different letters that we do in all the different projects, so you can alternate. So if you can do that for people that say mom. Yeah. They could do that.
Yeah, and I was saying earlier as well, when you've got an unusual name, I mean, Zena, you don't see very many Zena. I've never been able to buy anything with my name on, ever. Now, Kerry, who's on our cameras, did Claire make one for your friend?
Yeah, my friend's little girl.
And what's your friend's little girl called?
Peyton.
What, do you see? And I tell you what, that's so lovely of you,
She's a really
Claire.
sweet little girl as well. She's lovely.
That is, how lovely that is. But, you know, you can't get that. I mean, I've never in 45 years, ever been able to get anything with my name on it. So it's a big deal to me.
I think, because it just takes it, doesn't it, to another level.
Absolutely, yeah. And Bernadette, I said to my boyfriend, Bernadette complimented me today on my, yesterday, didn't you, on my Irish accent. And she said, I've just tuned in. Hello, gorgeous. She said, I've got my DVD. Claire is a lovely lady. Zena, you're great too. Oh, thanks, Bernadette. But Claire is lovely.
Bernadette's lovely, thoh. Bernadette came on one of my workshops.
Oh, she's been on one of your workshops?
Yeah, she's lovely. And her husband.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, how
really
lovely.
Nice people.
Sandra said, hi, the wondrous two. Oh, aren't we being blessed with lovely comments today?
I know.
I think it's all because of you, Claire.
It's wonderful.
She said, are there any more wire bundles today at all? I need some to go with my DVD from Claire. Pretty please. Well, are there any kits left with the white wire? No, gone, sold out. Sorry, we did think it would sell out really quickly. I don't have any more this morning, but I would imagine we'll have some on the afternoon show with Fleur. So I tell you what, Fleur's coming on in about 40 minutes. So when Fleur comes on, we'll double check whether they've got any wire coming up. We could find out, couldn't we? Beverly said, mine is Mam. Ah, yeah, that's a good point.
Mam, yeah.
Yeah, Mam, yeah. So I can't wait for the DVD to arrive, ready for Mother's Day. Yeah, it's Mother's Day here in the UK on Sunday, the 6th of March. I think is that 2 weeks on Sunday or 3 weeks? I think it must be. Is it 2 weeks? 2 weeks on Sunday, isn't it? Mother's
Good timing, then, wouldn't it? Really good timing.
Perfect. Get your DVD, learn how to do it, have a few practice, you know. And I think in the US of A, it's the second week in May, so it's the 8th of May, so you've got plenty of time. Now, Joanne just said, do you know, Zine, I completely agree. She said it's mom in the West Midlands. I used to hate having to get a mum card. She said, as I just couldn't relate to it. I'm loving the wire work, Claire. Joanne, I agree.
Thanks, Joanne. Yeah, I think our house is divided between mum and...
What, your kids both call you something different?
I'm trying to think what they... no, they call me a lot of different names. Very, very few of them are mum. I think Ellen probably says mum and mama.
Mama?
Mama.
Oh, quite like mama.
Mama.
Yeah, I won't call it... I'll tell you what I used to call my mum. She was mad. Right then, so well done. Get the deep... Now, hundreds and hundreds. I think nearly 700 of those have gone this morning. So you are extremely popular, young lady.
Oh, thanks.
Very
my
popular.
dream didn't come true then.
What was your dream?
No, it was my nightmare, wasn't it, about the...
What, that none would go?
That you'd said, like, well, we've done 80 copies, but none have sold.
That would
that's
never
when,
happen.
That's when I said that to lovely Lola, and she said that she plays shops all the time and in her bedroom and never sells anything, so not to worry about it.
Oh, bless her, he does. Oh, bless her. Lovely. Right, what are we doing next, my lovely? Oh, these are. These for me are like you know when you go to like a little country village at Christmas time and they've got all the old-fashioned Christmas light bulbs strung across all the houses. They've got it in Henley and Arden just down the road from the offices here actually, and it's really pretty. I love this. Really lovely. Now I'll tell you what our lovely budding beader Anna's done, and I'll show you in a moment. She's actually split out the colours and made a very high-end piece of jewellery. Now look at those. Every one of those. Look, they're lovely little 4 mil. And they're beautifully faceted, aren't they? And I've got 3 of them there for you. 100, yeah, and if you took the, Ollie was just saying, my director, he said, if you actually take the blues out of there and use it for something else, you have got quite a spicy Moroccan type feel, haven't you? Would you like to see the jewellery that Anne's made? Because I think you'll be really impressed with this. I'm going to party with Anne tonight. Anne, our budding, well, assuming she turns up, because she's not sure, because she thinks it's loads of youngsters. I said, well, I'm going. I said, so I wouldn't worry about it. But yeah, now Anne has, look, do you see how she's put lots of colour in the front there. Now, look, can you see, look, she's taken up, and all the way up, the blues go all the way, can you see, look? If we go all the way up to the top, there we go, and then there's the blues. So what Anne's done is separate all the colours. Can you see all the way to the back as well, look? Can you see? All those lovely colours. All the crew are asking me now where I'm going. For those of you that have ever bought off Gem Collector, it's Alex Mackay. So the Gem Collector presenter, Alex Mackay, it's his birthday, so we're all going to a party. And Anne is a good friend of Alex's and mine, so we're hopefully going to meet up at a little party tonight. Right then, lovely design, Anne. I love the way you've taken the time to separate those colours out. For all 3 strands. Gosh, that is brilliant.
It looks completely different, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
You would think it was a different...
I was just going to say...
I was drawn to Anne's jewellery straight away. I really, really love it. But it looks totally different when you see the two, what she's done.
Should we put them next to... Because I tell you what, you wouldn't think that was actually from the same strand. You're quite right, Claire.
That's lovely.
That is absolutely genius, the way you've done that, Anne. What a lovely idea. Really lovely idea. Triple trouble. Now, good morning. She said, I struggle to relate to the word mum too. As it's mum... Oh, I've started something now, haven't I? She said, it is mum in every South African household. Oh, really? Was wondering how did the term mum originate here in Britain? I don't know. Mum in the West Midlands. Absolutely. I'm with you.
Did you say mummy? Would you say mummy or would you say mummy? See, I say
well,
mummy.
I don't think I ever said mummy or mummy.
Yeah,
it was always mum. Never. Yeah, because normally when you're younger, you lengthen it, don't you? Or if you're posh, isn't it? For me. Oh, hang on. Oh, I didn't show the earrings. Sorry, Anne. Oh, Anne, what a monkey. Sorry, Anne. Look. Oh, that goes lovely with the pendant section. That was lovely with the pendant section. Sorry, Anne. Lovely. Now, talking of colourful strands, really colourful. Oh, got a hair on my shoulder. Come here, you. Now, Oh, can I just remind you, the Tanzanite, the phenomenal Tanzanite star bar that we've got coming up, under £20, which again, I make the most of it. Coming up going to do that in the next auction, I think, aren't we? Yeah, next auction, under 20. Yeah, so we'll just do one more for you, okay? And talking of lovely colours, can I ask where it is, lovely? Okay, right then, all the colours of the rainbow, straight out of the ground. There's only 2 gemstones that can really do that. Well, 3 if you include Mookite. Mookite, fluorite and tourmaline. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, this would go so lovely with the first kit we had this morning. Wouldn't it, Claire, with those
it would.
white quartzite and that Amazonite and that Peruvian opal?
But whenever I see a strand like that, I want to keep it as it is. I would just do very little. Just have. I think those colours they're so beautiful together, aren't they?
They so many colours, and yet every single one fuses together absolutely perfectly. That is a really, really pretty. And do you know what? When I said that comes out of the ground straight, exactly like that, that is totally natural. Do you know as well, this is one of, I mean, we love diamonds, don't we? Just really quickly, let me tell you this. We love diamonds, but it's made up of one element, carbon. That's it. Okay, so when you look at the chemical element, which is like an abbreviation for a gemstone, there's just the letter C. That's it. And it's like if you've got peridot, there's just iron. That's it. You wouldn't have peridot if it hadn't got iron. Now, tourmaline is probably one of, if not but one of the most complex gemstones for Mother Nature to actually come up with, because if you ever look at the chemical composition of tourmaline, I think it goes on to like 2 lines. It's so hard, and that means there's got to be so many elements and different chemical elements and different pressure and heat and temperature to bring you tourmaline. And then with that array of rainbow of colours, it's just fascinating. And the story was, it dates back hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, the story was that as tourmaline was forming, it passed over, a rainbow passed over. And that's why it's then therefore got all these colours. It's got beautiful history to it, tourmaline. It's absolutely beautiful. Pleiochroic as well. And it's just, I mean, we've just had Valentine's Day, haven't we? Do you know that, according to myth and legend, tourmaline is said to intensify and strengthen any love or friendship that you have? Isn't that a lovely idea? Really lovely idea. I can see a few Paraiba tourmaline colours in there. Let's go along the strand. Look, can you see them? There they are. Amazing greens and yellows, and definitely Paraiba tourmaline colours in there. My goodness. Oh, Margot's got one straight in. Really, I mean, there's all the Pantone colours there. You've got the Serenity blues, the rose quartz pinks, the yellows. As I said, you know, Mookaite's got about sort of 3 or 4 sort of ready colours, and ready brick red and creams and mustards, but fluorite and tourmaline, it's the ultimate rainbow. Okay, are you ready for this? 30 out, I've got people checking out already. Oh, wicked. We are doing tanzanite and natural multicoloured tourmaline of this calibre. Both strands are going back to back, going under £20. We promised you, this is beautiful. Absolutely. What would you do with this, Claire?
I was thinking it'd be a lovely addition to, you know, the little bug that we did in the first demo.
Yeah.
So if you were going to sort of cut the strand and separate them out, you could just highlight little bits, couldn't you, with all those beautiful colours? Just on the little, or you could do his body in it even, or little bits on the wings.
It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I've got so many. I am limited on this. I'm never going to have enough tourmaline of this calibre to go around, unfortunately. You've seen how quickly everything's selling out this morning. So thank you so much for your company. I'm really glad that you're enjoying the vintage fair, and it's going on all weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Vintage fair weekend. It's so exciting, and you've seen how everybody's dressed up, and it's just so exciting. Right then, and who's this from? Morven. What a great name. Oh, in the Highland. Hi, ladies. My little boy sometimes calls me Mama. Oh, I like that, Mama. Which freaks me out. Oh, does it? Something to do with watching horror movies as a teenager with demonic dolls.
Oh, yeah, because they do that.
Mama, Mama.
Yeah.
Mama. Yeah, actually, that would be a bit spooky. As long as your child's head doesn't spin round, you're all right, surely. Yeah. Mama. Donna just said, hi there, gorgeous. Oh, great. Oh, we've all been called gorgeous, everybody.
Yay.
Oh, hi there. No, gorgeous Zena, Claire and crew.
Oh.
Said I got my DVD. Claire, you are gifted and truly awesome, she says.
Thanks, Donna.
Please ask Dion if she has any Mookaite. I've just been talking about Mookaite, haven't I? Donna from the West Sussex, we've got some in the next hour. That's why I've been talking about Mookaite. I've got a lovely strand in the next hour. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we have Donna. We have. 1995. We've got any left? Have they nearly gone? Not many. Make the most. Okay, right then. Are you ready? Star Buy coming up next. You think that all that tourmaline natural under 20 is amazing? I'm just about to take tanzanite under 20, so get yourselves ready. Oh gosh, I mean, heaven help me, how divine is that strand? We've gone very, very generous on the carat weight. We have excelled ourselves, if I may be so bold to boast for a moment, because to be able to bring a strand of this saturation of colour, and I'm talking, for me personally, when I look through this, there are moments of AAA grade tanzanite coming through here. It's absolutely awash with violet blue. I've got some delightful shaded pinks throughout this strand as well, which never come through as well on the camera, but you'll see them for yourselves the second that you get it out of the packaging. I can assure you of that. Now, this is just sensational. 60 carats. 60 carats, and we're going under £20. We've already promised you that. We've been telling you about this all morning. Now, the beauty of tanzanite. Yes, we know it's one for every 1,000 diamonds, there's only one of these. We know that it may be in our generation, in our lifetime, it may run out. We just don't know. Let me just say something there, because the amount of people that I have to explain this to, that people say, yeah, but you keep saying it's really, really becoming less and less and less, and yet you keep bringing us tanzanite, we're confused. I get it. But this tanzanite I've got here will have been mined about 5 to 10 years ago. Okay, 5 to 10 years ago. The cost to mine is going up and up and up and up. And really quickly, can I explain to you why? Have I got a piece of paper in the studio? I'm just thinking, have I got a piece of paper in the studio?
A bit of this one.
Can I borrow that really quickly? Yeah, it's not a big enough piece, but can I just really quickly do this for you? Thank you so much. Does it matter I'm going to fold your lady's face?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Positive, or do you need it?
No.
That's right, there's a lady's face on here. No, I'm not actually making a napkin, because I can fold napkins. You know, when you found them out, I can do all that. After working in an Italian restaurant for goodness knows how long. But basically, let me just explain to you. Right, why the cost of mining tanzanite is so expensive, right? Tanzanite forms in the ground like this, okay? Now, do you see all those little holes under the triangle, so to speak? Tanzanite would form in these little holes here. Now, that's great when the land is flat like that. That's how tanzanite used to be. Brilliant, fantastic. Everybody went, yeah, great, snicky and under there, fantastic. Right, but you know what happened? As the tectonic plates and ground and everything moved, this is what happened, right? Imagine this. And you've got all your digging equipment, all your mining equipment, all your miners, whatever, nice and flat, cost to mine, very little. Brilliant. Price tanzanite, great. So then what happened is the ground went up like this. Okay, so imagine, therefore, does that explain to you why we now have to mine up to 1,000 metres below the ground to try and find those seams? Every time you go another 200 metres below the ground, your cost almost doubles to mine a gemstone. So what people say to me is, why does tanzanite go up in price? Why does it fluctuate? Why? I can tell you now, this is 5 to 10 years ago. As soon as we start having to bring you tanzanite that was mined in 5, 10 years' time, I dread to think the price of tanzanite that we're going to have to, the price that we're going to have to ask for tanzanite. It will be inevitable, I tell you now. So if you keep thinking, oh, there's loads of tanzanite, A, there isn't, and also, you're not going to be, I tell you now, as a person that's been in the trade for a few years now, I'm so confident that now is your time to get tanzanite. Don't hold back, don't think, oh, I've got plenty of time. Yeah, you might be able to get tanzanite in the future, if you're lucky, but the price is only going to keep having to increase because of that cost, that extra cost, because of the way it's formed. So thank you for lending me your piece of paper.
That's okay, that was very interesting to, I understand it a lot more now, yeah.
That's why I'm trying to explain. That's why I'm trying to explain why the cost, because if you're not in the industry, it's hard to understand why things do go up in price. Why do they? But that's why. Now, what have I got? 31 centimetres. I'm measuring 34. Dion, what are you saying to me, lovely? Now, Dion, do you know what Dion's just done? This is what she's like, right? So basically what's that? Despite everything I've just said, 1,000 times rarer than diamond, running out, becoming really, really, really low in value. She just said, yeah, but it's blue. I don't care, it's blue, with all due respect, Dion. It's tanzanite. Do you know what she just said? She just rang up the management team and said, what can we do? She said, because, do you know what it is? Our producer's got a reputation now of taking prices down on blue. Do gemstones. But
I think
when
everyone knows it.
Yeah,
don't
we
they?
all know that. But to be fair, you can't on Tanzanite, Dion. I don't care, it's blue, it's Tanzanite, Dion. Now then, under £20, it has been guaranteed, okay? Absolutely. Now, again, if you, do you know, there are 572 wedding events and exhibitions in the UK this year alone, just in the UK. So if you do commission your wedding jewellery, perfect, because you've got the something borrowed, something blue. You've got the fact that it's associated with new beginnings, how perfect for a wedding. Again, any christenings, any time you get commissioned for christening jewellery. Again, the blue. We talked about the Swiss blue topaz earlier, didn't we? But you see, I tell you now, if you made that into earrings, can I just show you next to the cheek, so to speak? It's not the best way to show because I've got a big long strand. But when you get the skin tone, and any skin tone with Tanzanite, look at that. Do you see how dramatic it is? And I tell you now, that violet blue goes much more violet when you get it indoors and get it outdoors. It's like two different gemstones. First time I ever took Tanzanite home to my fellow in a ring, and I said to him, what do you think of that? He went, oh, it's lovely. And I showed it him in the lounge. And he thought it was gorgeous. He said, oh, yeah, beautiful. Got it outside the next day, and he actually said to me, is that a different ring? I said, no, it's the same one. He went, it looks totally different. It's a fascinating gemstone. It's trichroic, meaning you got, if you're lucky, 3 different colours, okay? 3 different colours, blues, violets, pinks, a lot of the celebrity. I've only got 313, don't kid yourselves. We haven't even started the countdown. Now, if you are interested in this strand, please just show your interest because please don't, please. Do you know what she's doing? I know exactly what she's doing. If she can justify it, because she wants all 330 gone, she may just do something extraordinary on the price tag. So it's down to you. That is not the amount we've got left. I can tell you right now. In fact, oh, Morven, who's just texting the Highland, you've got a chance. You've got it in your basket, Morven. Good luck, my darling. Amanda's got them in her basket. I've got so many people. Collectors in County Antrim, collectors in London, in Surrey, in Merseyside. I've got Tracy, I've got Persis. Hello, lovely. Kathleen out there in Alaska. Nice early morning for you. Welcome. Eleanor as well. Majida, gorgeous name. Esther, Julie, Teresa. Loads of people trying to check out. Tanya's just come into the mix as well. Wendy said, I'm with you, Dion. I am with you, she said. Big long strand as well. Tell you. Oh, Maxine, she said, got them, Zine. Yeah, I just saw your name come up, Maxine. Well done, lovely girl. Well done. Okay, how many are we down to now? Because the computer hasn't caught up. Computer has not caught up. We've promised under 20. I'm still, Isabel, Jenny, Alison, collectors. I've got, oh, hang on a minute. Everybody's buying 2. Oh, hang on, everybody knows it's going under 20. Jeanette's got 2. Avril's got 2. Collector in Lincolnshire's got 2. Collector in Yorkshire's got 2. Collector in County Antrim's got 2. Anne's got 2. And the list goes on. Ayla, I hope I've got your name right there, sorry. So we just had 3. Karen's had 2. Zara's straight in. I'm not surprised. I tell you, do you know what? If you are savvy, you have got the budget, you could buy 2 for 40, depending on what price we go. It's going to be under 40. Buy 2, keep 1 for yourself and make a real gem heavy piece. I mean, I'd make a necklace and a bracelet there, definitely. And a little suite of earrings as well. But then you could you're going to go a lot further and make your money back and have your piece of jewellery for free.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, because you've got more than enough. It's a long strand, isn't it? So you've got more than enough to do that.
Can I just hold the length of the strand out for you? Because I don't think I'm actually doing this justice by holding it over my hand. Should I do from one end to the other? Look at that. Look, we can't get it on the camera. Well, that's a nice problem to have, isn't it? Now, you can see, look, in fact, we're nearly down to 2/3 of the stock has gone already, okay? Right then. We promised under 20, didn't we, my lovelies, for tantalising Tanzanite, phenomenal saturation of violet blue. You've got amazing shaded pinks through there as well. Oh, yeah. Are you ready? We've promised under 20. Okay, we have, I can't believe the saturation of, look at these. I mean, you're bordering AAA grade Tanzanite there, aren't you, with that saturation of colour? They're incredible. Now, it has created a little bit of a wait on the telephone lines. We knew it would. It's under £20 Tanzanite, 60 carats, and already we're nearly 2/3 of the price. 2/3 of the stock has nearly gone already. The computer's trying to catch up. Okay, just before we get the price in, Leanne's just said, no way. I know, we're going under 20. Yes way. Yes way. Claire Macdonald is poised. Oh gosh, I could cry with actual happiness for every one of you that have checked out. Genuinely, we've had a right tearful, emotional day. Had to get another one. Maxine just said, Maxine, we've just taken another 25% and the management have had to sign this off. We would not be allowed to do this ourselves. I'll tell you that now. Margot just said, Zena, my husband says that you can't have enough tanzanite. Do you know, I totally agree with you on that, Margot. Do you know, I have never, some people love certain gemstones. Some people say, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. I've never yet once met anybody that doesn't like tanzanite. Have you, Claire?
No.
Never?
No. And I know Dion loves the blue and everything blue, but blue gemstones means,
yeah,
like you say, everyone loves it, don't they?
Absolutely.
I can't believe that.
I can't believe. Do you know what, Wendy? Wendy's very savvy. She went, whoop, whoop. She said, I got 4. Do you know what? If you think about it, right, that's less than £60, yeah? So £59.80, and you've just got 240 carats of tanzanite. Over a metre of tanzanite for £59.80. That's crazy, isn't it? Every single one of these is going to sell out. Jacqueline and Ken said, oh, giddy God, amazing price, one happy lady. Yeah, no, good. We're going to make it a few people happy today, aren't we? Look at the length of it. And Claire, in fact, can I get Claire up? Claire, come here. Because it doesn't come through on the camera. You've got to get this home. Can you just do me a favour, sweet pea? Can you just see all the pinks through there, look?
I can.
Isn't it brilliant?
I'm drawn to these two as well.
Yeah, really pink.
Oh, yeah.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, I just wanted somebody to back up what I can see and what I know you will see when you get it home. And the beauty is, because we see 80% of the world's tanzanite, I can tell you now, I am so confident in JewelleryMaker because I know, hand on my heart, that you will guarantee the best grade of tanzanite for your pennies right here at JewelleryMaker, because we see 80% of the world's tanzanite. We get to reject any. We have that luxury because a lot of people, with a gemstone that's so rare, because they don't get very much of it, they have to accept everything they're given, every parcel. We have the luxury, because of that amount that we see, we get to reject. We have that luxury to reject anything less than amazing. You can see it there, and we've just taken it. Dion, a massive thank you to you on behalf of everybody that got those 330 tanzanite, because for $14.95, incredible. They've gone. Sorry. Right, hang on a second, right. Not only have we just bought you the most amazing strand of opal sold out, not only have we just bought you 60 carats of phenomenal tanzanite at less than a £15 ridiculous price point I'm about to give you, I'm not even going to tell you what it is. I have got an amazing showstopper coming up right now. Isn't that fun? Isn't that? Can I just say, this is why people have fallen in love with emeralds over the thousands and thousands of years. You're going to struggle to ever find a gemstone so utterly fascinating and with that variation of green. All the spectrum of colours and shades of greens that you could wish for in one strand there. Really dark green, then glowing green, pastel greens, beautiful, subtle, really light greens, you know, and that's the beauty of emerald. Now, it's a very unusual gemstone, and the reason I say that is because it's one of the very few gemstones where inclusions are adored, they're appreciated, they're wanted in a gemstone. Normally we avoid them like the clappers and we say, oh no, don't want inclusions. Totally the opposite when it comes to emerald. And you know when you go on holiday with a passport and you used to have, wherever you went, you used to have a stamp in your passport to say sort of where the location is that you've been. Every one of these inclusions will tell a gemologist where in the world these emeralds are from. If they're fascinating, they're essential to the beauty and to the value of an emerald. 115 carats of Zambian emerald. This is Zambian emerald. You will have heard of Zambian emerald, I'm absolutely sure of it. It is one of the most sought after, along with Colombian, along with Siberian. In fact, if I had to choose the top 3 most sought after emeralds, it would indeed be Zambian, Colombian, Siberian. Without question. 100%. Now, big carat weight. Do you know the most fantastic thing about this as well? This strand is completely and utterly natural. I'm just thinking, on the morning show tomorrow, we are launching, very exciting, I think it is with Jan Dwyer as well, actually. We are launching, we're so excited. There's such a buzz around the Jewellery Maker office at the moment, isn't there? We can't stop smiling. 9 carat gold. Solid 9 carat gold findings. It's what we've all been waiting for. And when if you've been lucky enough to get the under £15 tanzanite, the incredible under £50 opal, or now this incredible natural Zambian emerald. These kind of gemstones are just crying out to be set in 9 carat solid gold, aren't they, Claire?
They absolutely are. Absolutely. And I would be putting, I can see the design that I would have with the opals. I just have a couple of opals dotted through, so it'd be like a foliage with little flowers, and then the 9 carat gold. Yeah, and I would keep that all for myself. Absolutely. And
I'll just for Claire and for everybody that managed to get that opal earlier. That's the kind of, there's again those bright yellows and violets and oranges. That has sold out, but just to sort of show you and Claire, because she was just talking about how she'd put those together. They're amazing, absolutely amazing. Should we get the pricing for you on emerald? And just remember as well, when you are valuing your emeralds, you cannot. What she just said, oh, do you know, I'll give up with this woman. Dion, I'm going to put you on the naughty step. Did you see what she just said? Yellow and blue makes green. So she's saying there's blue in there. Oh, come on. Tanzanite and genuine natural Zambian emerald under 20. She's not stopping there. I've got to give you a... Oh, my goodness. On. I'm sorry. I'm going. I mean, really? What? Come on! What am I supposed to say to that? With all due respect, what am I supposed to say? This has gone absolutely bonkersville. I know it's Friday, and haven't we got that Friday feeling? I'll tell you what, we want you to skip into your weekend here on Jewellery Maker. That is absolutely... Oh, I'll tell you what, we're nearly gone. That computer's got to catch up. I've got the biggest, longest... Oh, I'm sorry, I do apologise. Nobody likes a snatcher. Sorry. Oh, look at it. Oh, look at it against the skin. Please, I know I've got a busy sequin top on, but just ignore that for a minute and have a look at that against the skin tone. Isn't that lovely?
It is lovely. It's making me think, remember yesterday Laura did... and they were obviously different gemstones, but they were just the one drop on each, on like a shepherd's hook. I think she'd made it all with a bare copper.
Yes, she has.
Just a really beautiful, simple design. I mean, it'd be wonderful with that. And you've got enough on there to match up.
Jam-packed.
Match up different shades, shapes. It'd be stunning.
Do you know? I'm glad it's not just me. Can I just? I am glad it's not just me. Samantha in the Isle of Anglesey, she just said my jaw is on the floor. I mean, she said, I've got it, obviously. Huge thanks, girlies. Samantha, I'm glad it was... Sorry to have a bit of a little moment and try and walk out the set, but do you know what? Really? What am I supposed to say? £12.95. £12.95. It's fantastic. £12.95. Incredible. I can't... Well, I'm going to hold it there because I'm going to keep that in my eyesight. £12.90. Has it gone? Yeah, you've had every last one. I mean, how could you not? It's some gemstones we think about, don't we? Other gemstones, when you get a deal like that, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? It's just, you don't even have to think. You go, yeah, bag it, I'll have that. Don't forget as well, one post and packaging all day long. Doesn't matter how many times you come in, check something out, come back a few hours later. 12 o'clock till 1. Just once, £2.95. £2.95 as well. It's incredible. Oh, don't forget, I would add your authenticity gift card, 25p. How could you not? Because it tells you it's natural and it's Zambian. That's really important, so pop that on as well. Have we had somebody else to show the DVD again? Oh, the bag. Oh, you love this, don't you? We will show you the DVD because I've got so many messages again for the Claire's DVD. Brilliant bag, this portfolio bag. It is fantastic. Branded JewelleryMaker. Okay, and you can have it as a little briefcase because there's a little handle on the top. So if you want to have it as your little briefcase look, but it has also got a fully detachable and extendable handle as well. You've got a great for all your paperwork and designs and notebooks and things in the back if you wanted to. It's Velcro at the back. And then fully zipped at the front. If I can just show you this for you. So you've got a pocket at the front, so nice and secure with a lovely zip. I haven't even got to the best bit. I think that's great already. You're thinking, yeah, love it already. Don't need to go on Zine, but I'm going to. Because double zip on the back, you know, like when you have a suitcase. So it doesn't matter which end you open it. This is what's brilliant. You ready? Right. Doesn't come across that well on camera because it's black, obviously. But you've got a zip, big zip for some big statement designs and tools and whatever. Then I've got 2, 4, 6 zipped pockets here. Then I've got another 1, 2, 3, 6 longer zipped pockets there. So everything, I love it when it's a zip because everything's nice and secure, can't fall out. Then you've got another 6 pockets there, look, 2, 4, 6, all zipped. Then you've got another, hang on, we've got another 4 there. Do you want to know the best bit? So say you're at a craft fair, say you've gone into a business or wherever, hairdressers, wherever you sell your jewellery, if you sell your jewellery. But, right, or you're going on your holiday and you want to take your jewellery, you ready for this? I think this is the best bit. Comes out!
I haven't seen this before.
Isn't that brilliant?
Yeah.
It comes out, so you could just literally say to somebody on your store, give it to them as like a notebook and say, choose your gemstones, choose your findings. Isn't that fantastic?
Is so clever.
Isn't it, Claire?
Yeah.
And then you just Velcro it straight back in, and that's it. Press it back in, and there's your bag. Isn't that brilliant? $14.95 as well. Just incredible. Right then, we're popping over to see the wonder that it... Oh, sorry, there's me knocking me Swiss Blue Topaz. Coming over. Come here, you. Come here, because lots of people have messaged in and said, can we have Claire's DVD? Because we've only just enjoyed it. You are brilliant. Absolutely. What a lovely morning with you this morning.
I've had a lovely morning with you. Thank you.
It's been brilliant. So, I even know the code, CITY09, CITY09. I haven't forgot it. You watch it, it'll go up now.
Yeah, easy to remember.
Although you watch, they'll put it up on the graphics now and I'll go, I've got it completely wrong. No, I got it right. Okay, this is Claire Macdonald's very first DVD. It's an absolute joy to watch. You'll thoroughly enjoy it. It's for all experience levels, whether you've never worked with wire writing before or if you have. Lovely chance to make your own personalised jewellery. She teaches you how to do the flourishes, how to make the wire writing, how to make rings and necklaces and key rings. And it's who's the presenter on there with you?
Becky.
Oh, and it's our lovely Becky as well. So it's a wonderful introduction to wire writing. It's for all experience levels. And we've got the pieces that are here in the studio, and they're just absolutely divine. They really, really are. How lovely for Mother's Day, that as well. Now, over 700 of you have got your DVD this morning, Claire. Does that make you feel really special?
Yeah, it really does. Very honoured.
Yeah? You've never done a DVD before. Did you enjoy making it?
Yeah, I did. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I was really nervous about it, but I really, once you get into it, I really enjoyed it.
It's wonderful. We've got people that have got up at 3 o'clock this morning in America to get hold of this DVD. That's how hugely anticipated this DVD has been. So if you do want to get hold of it, I would urge on the side of speed as opposed to holding back, because this will sell out. Guaranteed will be sold out, I would imagine, very, very quickly. So if you do want Claire Macdonald's brand new DVD, it is superb. This young lady next to me won Design of the Year as voted for by you. So you're already big fans of Claire Macdonald. So a wonderful DVD, absolutely fantastic. Right then, can I just say as well, thank you for me coat.
And you want to borrow the dress? You
I
can.
quite like the dress. We're having a vintage weekend. We have got a vintage weekend.
Look
Claire
at the buttons.
had the lovely dress. Look what I got, everyone. If you weren't watching this morning, I got the granny coat and the granny bag. Do you know, I've made it smell lovely. What have you sprayed on it?
No, I washed it.
You actually did wash it for me?
I washed them yesterday.
She's washed it for me. I mean, look.
No, you've got to look at this beautiful detail here and on the pockets, and I've told you it's been protected, hasn't it, with the special guard.
I wouldn't mind. Fleur stood in the wings, actually trying not to laugh. Well, she's not doing a very good job of not trying to laugh. But can I just say, joking aside, thank you very much. Thank you for getting to the spirit of things. Thank you for being brilliant on your demos as well.
Thank you.
The DVD, please don't forget to check out. You can check it out all day today. Perfect for Mother's Day there, because you could, and as everybody just said, whether you call your mum, mum, mam, mama, mommy, mama, whatever you want, you can write it how you like it in the wire writing once you've got Claire's DVD. So well done. When are you back on, lovely?
I think a week today.
Oh, a week today?
Yeah, on the mid.
Oh right, week today. So I think you might be with me. It's in the morning.
No, on the mid show.
Oh, you'll be with me, then you're lucky thing. Oh, you're so lucky. Diane just said, Zee, I remember seeing Alex's debut on Gems. He was so nervous, bless him, have a fab party. Oh, Alex Mackay, he's lovely. Yeah, going to his party tonight, bless him. So thank you, gorgeous.
No, thank you.
Congratulations on the launch of your brilliant DVD. It has gone down an absolute storm. Please join me after the break if you can. I've got the fantastic, very beautiful Fleur coming up, so see you in a second.
A lot of people get confused about the difference between white gold, yellow gold and rose gold. In fact, many people actually think it comes out the ground 3 different colours. The reality is all gold when it comes out the ground is yellow. It's that bright